Today we're checking out a game where you get to farm your own farm. Welcome to Farming and Friends. Now, I just completed the tutorial, so I know what to do roughly. And now I'm just waiting on these crops to grow right here. But while we wait, let's head over to the store and just take a look at some of the tractors and crap that we can get later on. Because I will say, just from doing that basic, just beginning section there, I'm definitely going to need some upgrades very, very soon, because I am not going to want to sit here all day and farm these mid items. Now, I farmed this at first, and I farmed this just in the tutorial, and you can see over here the cost for them. Oh my gosh, 2,000 buckaroos for rice. I will go ahead and get one of these, though, because I do want this, and I do think it's going to be very, very good for us to have this. We'll drop this in here. And now what I want to do is take a look over here at the customize section. Now, can I just customize my truck? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I talked to this guy. Okay, yeah, I do. So it looks like I can just change the skins and the color of my truck, but no like performance upgrades or anything like that, which is good. Fine by me. I can also go over here and we can go into the vehicle store and see what we can buy in here. Okay, yeah, so tractors. We can get larger tractors or just faster. Ooh, a log hauler. Okay, there are some cool stuff in here. Okay, cool. It's like the most expensive one is going to be $600,000. Yeah, you're tripping. Same thing with the harvester. We can get this bad boy. Oh my gosh. And we got trailers as well. We got liquids, animal trailers. Okay. Cool. I like this. So yeah, there's a lot of upgrades that we can do, especially like trucks and stuff like that. We can get some flatbeds. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to know is if I can hire like AI to work for me, because that is what my favorite thing to do in these type of games is to make it automated and to make the money basically passive. But I don't know if I can do that. If not, I guess I'll have to just make an insane farm and that'll have to work. But okay, yep, it's time to harvest these bad boys up and make some money real quick. So basically the majority of this game is going to be driving around different sets of vehicles, planting, harvesting, selling different crops for different amounts of money, and then obviously with the like redo our farm every so often with our cultivator and our plower. And I think if we ignore it for too long, our plants either won't grow or won't sell for as much. So we want to do that as often as possible. So with this, that's going to be the entire crop plot ready to go. It's been harvested. Now I bring this bad boy over to our trailer. We're going to hit R. It's going to extend our pipe. And we're going to fill up our trailer right here. So boom, you can see that's done. And we can hop out of here. We go into our truck and we drive back to the store. And there's little like icons on the floor right here. All we do is drive over top of it like so. Ooh, am I tripping? Here we go. And we can sell it for $500. So that's that. And we can also see here what everything is selling for. I think green is good. Yeah. And red is bad. So we want to sell something that's selling for a lot. Looks like rice is good, which is good because we just bought a bunch of it. So we'll head back over here to the farm, plant this rice, and then we should be good to go. Now, I did it a couple times before I had to go and recultivate and everything. So I think I should be good on the plots for now. Let's go ahead and carry this. You can see I'll hit V, fill up that full of rice. And since it's raining, I think all the crops are also going to grow a bit faster. Oh, looks like, okay. Yep. I need to do it every time. That sucks. Won't be that big of a deal. All we have to do is come into here, hitch this bad boy on. This is our plow, and this is what's going to allow us to basically get our field ready to be planted on. You know, as a guy who lives in the South, I feel like I should know this before having to play a Roblox game, but I don't. But I know now, so that's good. I'm sorry if you have OCD. I messed up a couple of the plots, but it'll go away after we do the next thing, the cultivator, which will basically flatten it all out and get it ready to be planted on. So yeah, you can see why having a larger plow or a larger cultivator would be good, because this right here is the most time-consuming part of this. So there's that. Let's get the cultivator on here, and you should see now this flattens everything out. It's nice and good. It's possible to do 2 plots at once, but I'm really bad, so I really can't do it very consistently. So it's a safer bet just doing one at a time for me. Okay, there's that. Good to go. We can just drop this bad boy off right there. Go pick up our cedar. Okay. Now we should be planting rice. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Glad I didn't mess that up, because I just would have wasted $2,000 on nothing. So that's good that we didn't mess that up. And these should also sell for a lot. Our last one sold for what, 500 bucks? I bought these for 2K. Really, I'm hoping they're going to sell for more than 2K. That's my goal. I'm also not too sure how to upgrade my farm. Oh, we got some stuff here. Looks like... All right, so we can upgrade our capacity in here with bucks. No, I don't know how to get these just yet, but we'll figure it out. We get factories we can also unlock. There's also animals. I'd like to go see how to get animals. So while this is growing, because I'm imagining it's going to take a little bit of time, let's just grab this animal trailer here. Actually, I'll put it on the truck because it's probably a little bit faster. And let's head over to the animal farm section and see if we can't buy some chickens or something. And we can sell some eggs. That'd be kind of cool. I'm imagining, though, if we get animals, we'll have to grow crops and keep them on hand to then feed the animals. That's at least how it makes sense in my mind. So we're back on the road again. Open up that door, and there's that chicken again. All right, let's go up here. Let's see if we can't find this place to buy the chickens. Maybe that. And they want you to pay $4.99 a month for that. You're tripping. Not buying crap. Come on. Okay. I am not seeing this anywhere. Maybe it's this down here. Yeah. Maybe it's that. We'll go check that out. I am in a private lobby to hopefully get better frames. And yeah, I don't know. This is not seeming like it's working at all. My frames are very bad right now. All right. This is the animal store. Okay. Okay, here we go. Chickens. So chickens look to be $1,500 each. Wow. A cow is $4,500. A sheep is $3K, and a dog is $3K. Well, I have enough for a chicken. Can I buy a chicken? I'm gonna go and reset my server because that was just terrible lag on my end. Okay. Restart the server. It's running a lot better. Don't know what that was. If it was my computer, if it was a server, I ain't got a clue. But I think, yeah, we had left here, and that's where the animals live. All right. So if I want to buy a chicken, where does one go? The chicken store? Chick-fil-A, maybe? Okay, we come in here. This looks like food. Maybe we have to pull up out here. That looks like it's where you unload the eggs at. Yeah, I'm so lost, guys. I can toggle trailer. Maybe I just gotta open the trailer up and then the chickens will just run in. I don't know. I mean, I ain't got a clue. When I hit the +1 button, it does nothing. Oh, it's probably because I don't have any capacity. That makes a lot more sense. And there's something to do with this trailer that just breaks my game. I don't know what it is. It's running really bad again on my end. But it looks fine on the video, so whatever. All right, so I got to figure out how to upgrade my plot here. I almost said slot, but I got to upgrade my plot here. I don't know if I can do that. To make it easy, it should be in here. Oh, you click on the... I'm so stupid. My fault, guys. You click on the build icon right here, and this is probably where everything's gonna be. Looks like we got a bunch of stuff in here. Oh my gosh. All right. We can get garages, bunch of decoration, animal care. Here we go. Automatic. Oh, there is automatic, like milk collection. Okay. So I don't have enough money for basically anything. I can get the chicken feeder. That's just what feeds the chickens. Okay. It's gonna take about $3K to get started in chickens. That's actually not too bad. It's only about 15 gold to get one of these. So yeah, we'll just get a couple of these. I don't know how to expand it. There we go. So it's gonna cost about, I don't know, not very much seemingly. If we were to double our current crop plot, it's only $6.75. Yes, please. All right, this building menu is definitely weird. Has to get used to it, but it's working good. This will roughly double our current production. That's insane. Okay. Ooh, there's even more here. So you can get a lot of land. Now, the issue I think we're going to run into rather quickly is that we're out of storage in our truck. Maybe our truck bed can also hold some, so it's a little bit easier. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to get some larger sets of items. We're going to need a larger tractor, a larger trailer, a larger seeder, a larger everything. Harvester probably as well. But if I offset it correctly, maybe I don't have to worry about that. So maybe we'll be okay. But yeah, for now, that's a massive upgrade. Hopefully it doesn't scale with how many I have, because that would suck. Now, down to $750, but I think harvesting the rice should give us a lot of money. I'm hoping on it, because oh boy, we're gonna need a bigger tractor ASAP and a bigger harvester too. This thing is tiny, apparently. It looks so big in the beginning. That's what yeah. All right, rice, I need you to just go insane in terms of selling. I need like 4,000 buckaroos right this instant, or even 3K. As long as it's more than 2K, I'm happy, but let's be honest, I don't want 2K, all right? I want way more. I want to have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. Let's start over here to the selling point and cross our fingers that this is worth a lot of money. It also took a long time to grow, and it's also green right now, right? It's kind of turning red. That's not good. Go now. Hurry. $2,500. You know what? We'll take that. So now let's go get some more seed. Honestly, inside of this farm upgrade menu, to get these little dollars, I need to keep doing these, I think. So let's get some more oat seeds, which I think should be these, right? We'll get 2 of these. That's wheat. No, I don't want that. Oat. Oh, it's probably this. How much are oat seeds? $2,200. I'll tell you what, we'll do 1 corn and 1 of these rices again. That's going to be $22.50. Definitely pretty expensive, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. We should be okay. All right, leave this here, and let me plow and cultivate it real quick, and I'll be right back. I do see why people call this farming and friends, because it is definitely nice to have friends on this game, because, you know, I might be harvesting and my friend might be cultivating right behind me, or getting the plot ready for the next set of plants. So yeah, it would be very, very helpful. And somewhere throughout this video, I'm most definitely going to do that. We're going to open up. I'm going to go live. We're going to get everyone in here, and we're going to crush this farm. We're going to make this the most efficient farm ever. But right now, it's all right having a good old-fashioned, good old boy farm. I never hurt nobody. I'm just a good old boy. All right, let's get the cedar. That's finally all done. That took, I mean, it only took probably like 50 seconds, but it seems like a long time. And let's start off with the rice, because it takes a lot longer to grow. And now is the tricky part. I can't mess up on like the last 2 rows. I need to make sure everything is nice and even and ordinary. I also have to hope that I did this correctly and added the right amount of crop plots. Uh-oh, probably didn't, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. No, okay, I should be fine. I should be just perfect. All right, there's the rice, nice and done. Now let's get the corn. It's also good because the corn is so much faster in terms of growth that it should be done like 3 times faster than the rice, so that should be good. We can make a trip, cultivate this side, and then have enough time to do whatever we plan on doing. And perfect, look at that. I didn't even mean to do that, but I perfectly made it enough for another 50 seeds, which is how you buy them. You buy them 50, so this is really good. All right, there we go. So that's looking good, and it should make us quite a lot of money, which is always excellent. And yeah, I think we're just gonna wait for a little bit, have this go, and we should be good. All right, good old corn is done. That's why I love corn. It grows fast and sells like hotcakes. Anyways, there we go. This will be done. And I need more money. That's my issue. I need more money. I need a bigger tractor, a bigger harvester, a bigger plow. So I'm gonna go sell this, and I'm also gonna see just pricing out roughly. All right, how fast can I get to a better, honestly, plow and cultivator would be just a giant upgrade. So I'm gonna go check that out right now. All right, we'll go ahead and extend our pipe. Boom, boom, boom. And our truck's full. Where's the store? Right here. Wow, the controls are very delayed in these trucks. I just burned out and ran into a tree. Must be a Dodge. All right, I mean, $400 ain't too bad. I mean, to be fair, we're really down right now. It's red. It's terrible. But yeah, it's all right. All right, let's hop in here and let's just get a little, you know, rough pricing. So for harvesters, looks like the next one we can get is going to be about, this is what we already have. No, I think this is what we already have. It looks very similar. So I think this one's our next one. You can see higher capacity. It's only 4K, not too bad. And then a giant upgrade from 4K to $40,000. Bit of an upgrade. You can see some tree cutters here. 75K looks like it's going to be our entry price to getting into cutting trees. We got plows here. Even this one. Okay, the one that can plow 2 at once. It's going to be about 32,500. CP300 is going to be about 90K, and the JD Shank going to be about 400K. That's insane. In terms of cultivators, it's very similar. Yeah, so we're going to have to kind of struggle for a little bit, but these do say they speed up the growth, which is not bad. We'll take that. Cedars as well looks like, yeah, 475,000. So it must be pretty easy to make a lot of money eventually. That's what I'm kind of smelling here. Yeah, $1,400. I really can only afford more corn, so that's what we're getting. Man, I wish you could just steal it. Forget paying. Now I gotta go ahead. I just cultivated and plowed my whole field. I gotta go and buy some more seeds for rice. I think, oh, is it 40? I think it'll be 44 because I think it's 22 a pop. Oh no. Yeah, it's 2,000 a pop. Okay. Woo. We are extremely lucky, but there we go. We'll just talk this guy here. Purchase these, and it looks like we're broke, and we kind of are, but we can make this work. And right now, rice is selling for a legendary 64. So let's get these planted before it's too late. I think eventually what you do is you just farm something and you hold it until it is like that legendary symbol. And then you just sell it when you can. I I don't think there's a whole lot of automation except for with the animals, which I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Is I'm gonna, you know, plant this seed, and after I sell these, I should be sitting comfortably at a lot more money than I had before. So we should see, hopefully, a pretty good amount of money in our account. We can use it to buy some chickens. I think we're gonna start off with. Now I don't know exactly how to farm chickens, but it can't be that hard. They're just little birds, right? All right, cool. So there's all the seeds ready to go and planted. And actually, what I'll do is I'll just watch a YouTube video on how to farm chickens efficiently, what the cheapest way to do them is, and I'll be back when these are done growing. All right, they're grown up, and I've harvested about half. And I don't know if I can put it in the back of my truck. I really hope I can. If not, this is going to be a little bit more complicated than I imagined. But also, if not, it's just another trip to the old selling point, so whatever. And yeah, I definitely want to get a better harvester as well. A lot of upgrades are needing to be had here. I'm figuring that out while I play the game. But I think chickens can help me make some money and not make me have to worry so much about, you know, the farm equipment just yet. Maybe I can just get some trailers and stuff and just haul around pigs all day. Let's face it, that sounds miserable, but maybe we can do it. All right, I'm gonna try to put this in the back of the truck, see if it'll work. I don't know if I'm just not lined up or... All right, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna work. So let's go drop this off, come back, sell this, we'll be good to go. All right, got those sold. Now let's take a look at this. I don't have a whole lot of space left, but I think actually over here could work very well for this. So I think I go animal care, right? And then I think I just get a chicken coop, which is gonna cost about $3,000. Now I'm just hoping that I don't actually need a fence, because it just says to keep hooligans off my yard, not to make it so I can have chickens. So we might be good. I don't know. But yeah, I'll put the chickens, drop out the road so they get hit, and then I can get insurance money. And yeah, I think this will be good. So we'll just get this and get chicken feeder, which we can put it right out front, looking good. And now I just need some chickens, which I can't even afford. 1 second, I gotta go farm. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I already have wheat seeds. Let me just use these, or corn. So I'm gonna farm this corn up. I need about 500 bucks, and I can buy some chicklins, and then maybe we'll be doing good. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I just sold everything, and I should have just enough. I really hope this is gonna work. I should better buy one. All right, I can't buy it. I don't know how it works. I gotta watch a video. I try to be an individual, but I can't do it. 1 second. Okay, so it's not nearly as simple as I thought. I had to go farm a whole bunch more before I could make enough money. But basically, I need a wooden fence, and I'm just gonna extend this, make it a 3x3. Perfect. We'll hit yes, and now we just need a gate, which we'll just do this, a sliding gate just like this. And I'll actually do it over here because I want to do it off the road. Boom. We now gotta move these into here, which I'll actually like angle this one back here in the corner. I'll put that right there in the back. And as you can see here, this is our chicken coop. So now we get in our truck and we'll drop off this trailer and then pick up our animal trailer and head to the animal store. Okay, now we pull our trailer into here and we should be able to talk to the man inside here. I don't know if I need food immediately or what, but we can get one of these. Can I afford two? Not yet. So 1 chicken will work. Are you sure you want to purchase this? Oh yeah. Then we'll get one of these bad boys, talk to this guy. $450 for this, but man, this better be worth it. As you can see, we got a little chicklin in there. He's just eating the ground. He's not the smartest chicken, but all he has to do is lay eggs. Okay, so now we just pull our trailer back up here. Gotta reverse it in here. This is just straight up skill right here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. And then we hit the toggle trailer button. The little chicklin will walk out into his cage. As you can see, he's very happy. And now he should be good. Close the door. And as you can see here, I think he's doing really well. 2% till an egg. Now I got this food. I'm just going to leave it in here for now. We'll come get it later. But as you can see here, this will kind of fill up over time. We can collect the eggs and then we can go sell them. So awesome. We got officially got an AFK system here. So I'm gonna grind out some money and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, it is the next day and I am going to head to the store, get some seeds and get back to farming while my 1 chicken tries to fill up that chicken coop. Now we got to get 12 eggs before we can sell them. So it's gonna take a little bit of time given that I only have 1 chicken. What I'm gonna keep doing is just keep farming, keep farming, keep farming. Every time I can, I'm gonna go buy some more chickens and hopefully it pays off. But I am pretty broke right now. I can afford 1 thing of corn. I may actually purchase it. So yeah, this is definitely interesting. I mean, I do have a basically infinite money source now because I have the chicken, but it will take so long that I don't even think it's worth tripping about it just yet. So I'm just going to get everything back in order here, backed up nice and clean. We should be good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do all this again. That's all right. I do have to say, like, this game is very, very relaxed. And I really enjoy that. It's not like a mentally draining task to play this game. I will say it does take some time, but I think we're getting close to the point where we're gonna start making some real money. That is after I refarm my whole crop a couple times and get maybe, if I can get like 2 more chickens, even that will decrease the time I have to wait by a ton. So I think I need, I think it was like 4,000 bucks or something for the next set of equipment for each of them, which they do make my stuff grow faster. So I do think it's worth it, but definitely very expensive, which I'm not looking forward to at all. But if I can get these chickens, and I don't even know what these sell for, but if 12 eggs can sell for like 500 bucks, I'll be very happy, because eventually I can just make a giant chicken farm that just mass produces eggs, and we're just millionaires overnight. But yeah, at the moment we're still poor. Actually, we're just po. I can't even afford the R. All right, there's our crop, nice and ready to go. Drop this bad boy off, pick up this bad boy, and I've only got 50 seeds, but with this I should be able to farm enough to be able to go buy some more. And it is raining, so these are going to grow extra fast, which is very good. So we'll just go do this. We'll go sell these and then have enough to instantly start farming the next side, which is already going to be plowed and cultivated. And some sort of fighter jet just flew over top of my house. Did you guys hear that? I hope that was heard on the mic. That was insane. Thought it was thunder, but I didn't realize it wasn't raining. Also, I did some research, and apparently the chickens will lay if they're happier. So this guy's 100%, so he'll lay a lot faster. But you can see here, I can't even collect it yet because I need 12 eggs. And this one coop can hold up to 24 eggs. So it's not that bad. And I think if what does this do? Herding mode. That's how you move them around. I'll give him a nice little pet. Maybe it'll make him even happier. I also don't know if I'm supposed to be using this. There we go. So you can use one of these things quite a lot to fill up the feeders. So that's really good, because it was like 350 bucks. So it better be a lot. But just like that, our crops are getting ready to be good to go. So we'll harvest these up and we should see a pretty drastic increase in our money from like 35 to 300. That was my tractor. All right, there we go. That side's done, and you can see it's going to be continue to grow. So let's get the other side, cultivated and plowed and everything, and that'd be really good. And so it's 1,200 per chicken. So I'm gonna have to get some rice after this, because these do not sell for enough for my likings. My rate goes a little bit higher than this, and it actually might time up perfectly. As soon as I get these planted, this side's good to go. So then I can go, right? I can go and I can sell the other side. And then I get back and these are still growing. I can cultivate the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little rhythm. That is until I get rice or something like that grows a little bit slower. Then I'm kind of out of luck. But yeah, the next set of like cultivators and plowers just increase the speed of crops growth time. So they're good. They still do one space at a time, but they're still good. I think they're still good. Well, there we go. That's it. That one's done. Let's just get this going. You need to carry this. And the trick I found out, if you have both sides of your field like ready to go, you can just carry one box, fill up your seeder with the other one, and then once that first seeder's out, you can just fill it up like that. See? And you don't ever have to get out of your tractor. You can just be a little more efficient. Maybe that helps somebody, maybe it doesn't, but there you go. And like, it's almost perfectly, it's like clockwork. This one's done. I harvest that side and we're good to go. See, the real strat is you get your buddy in a truck next to you, and while you're going, you empty out your harvester, so you never have to stop moving. And you just extend the pipe and you dump into your buddy's trailer, and then you just continuously go forward. That's how farmers do it in real life, at least. All right, that's done. Okay, let's go get these in the trailer and sell these, and we should be looking pretty good. We're not gonna have enough just yet to buy the bank, but this is better than nothing. Also, corn is actually selling for pretty good. It's selling for 10. Rice is selling for 60. That's pretty close to like the perfection number we want to be at, so that's cool at least. Ow. All right, let's take a look here. So rice is 2,000 a pop. Yeah, no thanks, I'm not affording that. Looks like soybean, oh my gosh, potato seeds are 120k each. So that's the end game, sounds like. No Thanos. Well, we'll get 2 more sets of corn, and then the one I harvest next is just net profit. Also, eventually, I'd love to get into cows. I think that would be extremely good. I think that the animals are probably like this game's version of an AFK system, because you don't have to do much and you can get automated seeders. So all you gotta do is refill the seeders once a month or whatever, however often they eat food, and you're good to go. I hope they don't die if you don't feed them. I hope they just get upset, because if they die if you don't feed them, I'm gonna wake up one morning and all my cows are gonna be dead, and it's gonna be terrible. All right, there's yet another crop that's done, ready to go. And I think honestly, I want to build another like plot of land or field or whatever. First off, I think I'm out of space. Second off, I really got to start doing rice again, because you buy it for 2,000, but you make 3,000 off it. So that's $1,000 profit instead of this one here, which is like $100 profit or something. So I really need to save my money up and buy rice again, even if it's just for a half plot like this, because I think it'll be very, very good. And I need to start farming it to the point where I can start doing an entire field of rice, and then I'm netting $2,000 every time I harvest, and that adds up a lot faster than this does. So if I have to buy some more corn here, I think I just have to do it. But is corn doing good? Corn's at 11. We'll take it. But you can see here, like, okay, I mean, I net 250, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, definitely need to get into the rice. So if I sell the other one, that's going to be about 1,500. So I'm going to need to do, I think I'm going to need to do about 2 more. And I'll have enough to get back to rice. So I'm actually just going to harvest this and then do an entire thing at once just to get it over with. And that'll put me comfortably at where I'm supposed to be. This is good. We also have 5 out of 12 eggs, so we're about to be able to sell these. And I'm going to plant this stuff, and I'm going to drive over there to the chicken place, and we're going to see just how much they can actually sell for. Fingers crossed. Step 1 complete. Step 2 complete. All right, I forgot a few steps, but step whatever this is, completed. All right, now while that grows, let's go check out the chickens. All right, this is exciting. That should give me enough to get back to rice, and then I need rice to clutch up. The good thing about rice, right? Like, I was selling corn for 9. Even when rice is real bad, it's 50. So, like, it's still really good. See, if I can get rice to a point where I can consistently have a whole full field of it, and everything I get excess can go to chickens or something, that'd be great. Here we go. Egg box is $628 right now. It is a little bit high, but I think that's good. I think that's still like pretty close to what it normally is, and that's real good. We'll take that. And if I need to sit there and hold it forever until it's ready to be sold, I'll do that. I don't care. I have no dignity. All right, the farm is looking good, and in fact, I think it's ready to be harvested. At least some of it. No, not yet. I'm stupid. Aha, there we go. All right, there's half the field right here. All right, there's the other half of the field there. Okay, took a while, but we got it going. All right, yep, 2,135. So all that has happened now is the rice has to clutch up. I need to sell it for when it's very, very, very popular, and we should be good. All right, well, let those grow, and I'll be back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first off, I got the rice done, and I got another section of it behind me in the truck. But second off, I gotta apologize. The mic was messed up. I don't know what happened, but it should be fixed now. So I apologize, but it should be sounding a lot more like Moocah and a lot less like, I don't even know, Mika? I don't know. Either way, we made about $2,500 from that last section. Honestly, not that insane, but it's okay. We'll take it, and we're going to use this as an opportunity to grow some more rice, get it going, and I guess hopefully, yeah, off this next one we'll have enough to get 2 rice instead of 1 rice. But yeah, the rice takes a long time to grow. So we're definitely going to need to like invest in bigger fields to make the plant time a little bit more worth out a while. But that's kind of in the future. I have no money to really spend. All the money I have right now on my account is going to have to be used eventually, well, for more crops. So yeah, it'd be nice, but at the moment, I don't really have the financial freedom to do that. All right, there goes the rice, or as some might pronounce it, Ricky. And I think, let's see, the chickens, 12. Okay, let's collect this. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. We'll name you Josh. Thank you, Josh. Let's get these eggs and go sell them right now, because I think this is going to make us a ton of money. If they're still selling for a lot. They were selling for a lot at one point. It was like $685. So let's get over there. Let's see what they're selling for roughly. Get a feel for it. We should be feeling a lot better. Ooh. Oh, eggs are still up. We're doing it. We're taking it. If it's green, it's mean. Give it to me. So I think all I do is, yep, pull up here. $613. We'll take that for sure. Thank you much. And honestly, Josh just bought himself another sibling. Is this worth my money? Should I do this? I get my trailer to think about this, but I don't think I should do this yet because I need a little bit more money for the rice, and this will put me comfortably at being able to afford 2 things of rice. So I'll get to the point where I can do 2 things of rice consistently, then I'll go buy Josh a friend. So now it's just a waiting game. I'll let these things grow up, and I'll be back in a jiff. All right, so there we go. This is another one done. I'm really hoping that this is gonna be enough because I'm so tired of farming half a crop field. It's very inefficient, but I think with this, let's see, this will sell for 2,500, so I should be comfortably in spot to get 2 pieces of rice. Or some might call it Ricky. Let's see what we can do here. I think I see rice as red right now. If it is, I'm not selling. I'll wait. I have no dignity. I said this before, I'll say it again. I don't care. Let's hold it over here and see. Oh no, I think it's red. Is it red? Yeah, I'm not selling for 43. I'll wait. Okay, the chicken house is dirty. Didn't know that was a thing. But we got it filled up, so it should be a little bit better off now. Chicken's doing good. He's already laid 3 more eggs, so thank you. Appreciate you, Josh. Wait, can boy chickens even lay eggs? I think I've made a pretty critical error. Let's see how much this was actually sell for. If it's enough to get 2, I'm still gonna sell. See, this means I would have only made I would have only made $150 off this because it's so bad. All right, there we go. Just updated as I drove away, and it is back to green. So that's really good. 2,750 shots. That's a pretty big difference there. You know, I would have lost $650 or $600 if I would have sold earlier. And I could also do oat seeds. 2,200. I could do. Dang it! I'm so close to being able to do 2 of these, but I can't. So I'm just gonna do 2 rice, and we'll call it good. But yeah, forget that. I am not selling for that much. Making $150 off of my entire work? No, I think not. So back to the good old farm grind. Get these going and I should be good to go, hopefully. Okay, finally, it's all planted. We'll let it grow and I'll be back when it's ready to be harvested. All right, finally, time to harvest. Okay, there's half the field. Rice is down. What are we thinking about here? Okay, yeah, I'm selling. We're only down $150 from the last time and I'm really trying to get something new going here, so forget it. Forget about it. That's good though. We're already at $2,600. That means I can definitely afford 2 things of rice, or no, not white rice, wheat, whatever's next. And I can imagine they're gonna take even longer than these did. But that's okay. Because they're gonna sell for a whole lot more, which is fine by me. And they only cost $2,200 to get to, so we should definitely have this. I'm gonna sell these for whatever I can, just because I want to get these things moving and rolling. I'm also very tempted to price out some new tractors and stuff, just to see what exactly we're cooking with here. Ooh, is it red? I will not sell on red. Oh, it's the same. All right, yeah, we'll sell on it. We'll sell. So the next one I'm trying to get is oat. Right now, it's very red, and very red is already better than this one, so that's good. We got $5,000. Can I even get the next one? No, it's 8,400 for the sugar cane. But yeah, 2,200 for the wheat, or oat, whatever it's called. So it's 4,000 for this one, which doubles its speed and has a higher capacity. Not bad at all. I think we'll take that maybe eventually. And then, yeah, about 3,000 for the next plow. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money. We'll probably need, 25, 30K just for the first round of upgrades. By then, though, we should be farming some pretty good stuff, so we should be making a lot more money. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, it's gonna be an expensive couple of minutes here, that's for sure. There's both of these bots, and we've got $700 left in the old bank account. That's not bad at all. But now every time I harvest these, if I can harvest them for enough, I think we should be able to just get some more chickens every time we harvest it until we get to, like, I think the max is 6 or something right now. And now if we sell any more eggs, which we're getting kind of close to, we can just use all that money we get from the chickens to just buy more chickens. Eventually, I'll have my chickens be like a self-sustaining resource so they can pay for their own food, they pay for each other, they pay for more housing, expansion, stuff like that. Right now, it's kind of digging into my profit from my actual farm, which isn't ideal. I am really hoping that oats is going to be my way out of this. Look at my farm as well. Yeah, we gotta do some stuff here. I don't know what the cash is used for. Oh, it's for the upgrades. That's right. I do know. And these are pretty good. Like, increases my harvester capacity by 50, trailer capacity by 50, liquid. Yeah, this is insane. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so there's some stuff we need to do. Also, getting a silo or 2 is probably a good idea, just because let's say I harvest this entire field of oats and it's still terribly red. I can put them in a silo and store them in there and not have to worry so much about not having any more space. Put them in a silo, farm something else. When they're ready to sell, they're gonna sell perfectly fine. But it's just a thought. Who knows? I am really hoping these oats don't take absolute centuries to grow. But I'm going to grow this, and I'm going to start working on those challenges because I want to get those bucks so I can start upgrading my farm and making it so much more efficient. The first one's like wheat. I got to grow like 50 wheat, which is super easy, super cheap, super fast. So maybe we'll do that next. All right, there's all the wheat. We're going to hope for rain because it's going to take a very long time without it. Oh yeah, let's look at this here. I don't think the challenges are actually all that difficult. We're going to get this one done. Perfect. Up to 20 now. Okay, we can't do these because I don't have any of those. We also did this one. Nice. It's very, very good. And that's 40 bucks already, which means we can start doing some cool things. I'm not going to get that upgrade because that seems kind of mid. And I can also upgrade my factories, which I don't have any of. Okay, yeah. We'll keep saving our money, and eventually we'll be able to afford it. And this here will be done in a second. That'll be 50 bucks, and that should be good. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one today or this one today, but we'll definitely do this one. All right, I'll let this grow, and I'll be back in no time. All right. Finally. Oat, I need you to sell for like 4 grand. Am I dreaming? Maybe, but we'll take it. Actually, this one felt like it growed a little bit growed. I feel like it growed a little bit faster than the rice did, and so maybe you pay a little bit more and it grows a little bit faster. I don't know. That seems a little iffy to me. Oh, it's raining. Well, never mind that. All right, we're gonna hope that oats is not terrible right now. Oh my, it's green. Other one sold for 2,600. This one sells for 32.5. Yes, sir. So that's $4,000 right there. That's enough to get another 2 of those, basically. So I'll sell this. That'll be 7,200. I think I'm gonna go get some more chickens right now. If I can get 3 chickens, that will drastically drop the time it takes to fill up 12, right? Because that's only 4 eggs a chicken. That's not bad. Now, that will require some more food and probably some more space just to make sure I can actually house everybody. But I think it should work. And potentially what I might just do is, I only need enough to get $4,400 worth of oats again. Everything else can go to chickens. Let me do the math. Hold up. So we got $7,200 basically. And we're going to subtract $4,400. It leaves us with $2,800. If we divide that by 1,200, which is what it is per chicken, we can get 2.3. So basically, we can get 2 chickens and have some leftover change. So we're gonna go buy 2 chickens right this instant, and hopefully we should be doing good. So yeah, perfect. We'll have 3 chickens. That should give us a sweet amount of improvements. This is good. I don't think I need to get any more food either, so we should just get 2 of these. Ooh, it's 1,500 per. Let me make sure my math holds up here. I thought it was 1,200. A little bit off here. So I cannot really afford 2. Unless I sell some eggs, which I could do. Which I will do. Give me 2 chickens. I can still afford to get 1 oat, 1 rice. So maybe we'll just do that. Either way, we still have a lot of money, and we still have 3 chickens. All right, we got Josh, Jeremy, and John. J names because, you know, why not? Yeah, I definitely will have to expand my little chicken pen here, because one of the reasons why they're so happy is because he has a lot of space by himself. It's a space, it's a clean pen, and something else. Okay, we'll open up the door, get in here, toggle the trailer. Can't unload here. Your animals will walk into a fence if you... There we go. Okay, because I was just hitting the fence. I see what they're saying. All right, chickens, welcome to your new home. Hope you boys enjoy. Let's shut this gate, and hopefully they all stay pretty relatively happy. I don't know how big it has to be for 3 of them, but we'll just keep an eye on it. If they get upset, we'll just, you know, we'll pivot. Well, there we go. 3 chickens. We're going to be filling this up in no time, making some good money, and yeah, this is good. I honestly don't have any want or like even want to even think about farming anymore right now. So this is a good little swap up here. I can hold 4 chickens in one of these coops. This one holds 10 chickens. And we can also get a barn and just put them in the barn. But I think we should be good. I kind of need to expand the farm here. I don't know what the best way to do that is. I think it has to be like this, which kind of sucks because it's... Oh, I could just flip it like this and then expand this way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, so we'll like basically double the space here. So yeah, that'd be good. We'll move the chicken house back to this corner. The feed box can be right there. And that's a lot more space for chickens. Hopefully they will like that. It only costs like 300 bucks too, so that's good. Honestly, okay, so it's 3K for the chicken coop. I can go get another chicken right now. I have 4 chickens, and then it's only 3 eggs per chicken until I could sell, which would make my money back pretty quickly. Question is, if I get another chicken coop and this one gets filled up, can I go and get another chicken coop and they'll fill this one up and go fill up the other one next? I'm getting a new chicken. I don't care. These chickens already here, right here have already filled up an entire box. I'm getting another one. I think 4 chickens should be good. Can I get more than that? Eggs are down right now, but I don't really care. So yeah, it lets me, I think think it's just determined on my capacity inside of my trailer. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll just get one for now. I don't need to get two. There's no reason. I don't know if I can 100% keep him in there. And even if I can, I'll probably be upset the whole time. And he won't lay any eggs. So let's just get this one and bring him back. Introduce him to James, Josh, and John. Was that right? I don't know. And then we should be good. I would not have guessed that chickens would be this clutch. But oh my goodness. They are. All right, let's collect these eggs here. We've already got 12 ready to go. And I'm just going to hold them until the sale prices are a little bit more better. I imagine 4 chickens are going to tear through this food. But I still have this entire box. It hasn't really been used yet. So I'm not really worried about it. So everyone's seemingly doing okay. Yeah, they're all doing good. This guy's just upset because he just got here. But he'll get happier by the time goes. And yeah, chickens are doing good. 4 chickens, which means, yeah, 3 eggs a piece. And we're ready to sell ones already. So it's 6 eggs a piece. We can sell 24 eggs. I like it. So I'm gonna sit here AFK, get some eggs, and I'll be back in a little bit. Well, shoot. I just got back from working on my girlfriend's car for 5 hours, and one of my chickens died. I had the chicken coop in the back corner, and one of them was glitched back there when I got back, and he was barely alive. This guy right here. And I imagine the other one got trapped back there and didn't eat enough food for a while, and I guess they can die. Because I definitely left with 4, and now there's only 3. So that sucks. On the bright side of things, I got a crap ton of eggs to go sell. So yeah, maybe got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of eggs. So that chicken sacrifice was noble and worth it. Rest in peace, chicken. Or some might call them chicklins. Either way, let's go sell these eggs. Let's get some cash money. And hopefully we should be feeling a little bit better. Also, I'm actually in a actual public lobby, but it's actually a good learning opportunity for me because I can see what everyone actually rocks with. Looks like cows are a big money maker. I can't see how much money they have, but it looks like it's gonna be something that's probably useful for my money. That's a big old farm. That's a freaking multi-million mansion millionaire cow billionaire, a killionaire. So yeah, our competition is pretty high, but you know what? That's all right. I'm just gonna sell my eggs unless they're worth for crap right now. Yeah, 518. I'm not gonna sell. So I'm gonna take a shower, get cleaned up because I am filthy, and I'll be back and hopefully the egg box will be ready to be sold. Yeah, so they die after 4 hours, and like I said, I was gone for about 5. So that's very unfortunate, but I got it fixed so the chickens can't get stuck anywhere anymore. It is a shame. Also, they ate all the food, which makes sense. So if I ever do that again, I have to get more feed boxes and fill them all up just to make sure we're safe. But you know what, guys? I mean, you live and you learn. You can't let it get you down, all right? One chicken. I hope it wasn't Josh, all right? But it's okay. R.I.P. Chicken Lord. Oh, scrub-a-dub-dub. I'm feeling so cozy, so clean, so fresh, and so clean. Anyways, out of the shower, feeling good, feeling hydrated in terms of the water soaking through my skin like that little lizard in the desert who drinks through his skin. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm tripping a little bit. I've been worked on a Mazda for about 5.5 hours, so my head's a little wonky, and I can't feel my hands, and I lost a toe, but that's all right. Please be green. Please be green. Why is it red? Okay. So it's still red, but I think, how much is it a pop? 530. 523 a pop. Let me look something up. So supposedly it's supposed to be between 4 and 6 minutes. So I'll wait another 4 minutes. Actually, I'll set an alarm. Set an alarm for 4.5 minutes. That's set. It'll go off. We'll both hear it. And then we'll come check it and see if it's ready to go. But I'm really excited. We're going to get a lot of money. Even if we sell for right now, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So basically $3,000 already, which is going all back into chickens. I don't care. All right, I could go get some more farming equipment or maybe expand my farm, but I'm not going to. All right, I'm getting chickens, and chickens. All right, when I was out there working on that car, I was so close to, I don't know, exploding with anger that I was thinking about my chickens the whole time. I was like, I need to go feed Josh, John, and James, and Jeffrey. Yeah, 4 people, 4 chickens. Well, one of them's dead. I don't know which one it was, but whichever one your least favorite one is, it's dead now. Anyways, I was thinking about feeding them the entire time I was out there, and how I could grow my chicken empire, and I think I have a plan. And it is literally expansion on expansion on expansion. Now listen, if I make 4 grand, and I go buy some chickens, and I have $1,000 left over, I'll go get some corn. All right, I'll do it. But I think what I want to do is save up money, go to animals, and I think I want to get the egg production up. The 6% chance of a bonus egg from coops. I don't know if that's every single time they lay an egg, it's a 6% chance, or when you collect it, but I think it's worth it. Also, I need to get on these right now because these are so easy to do. I can't do this one. I can't do this one, but I can definitely do these two, which will be 15 and 10 bucks. So that's not bad at all. So yeah, I think that's what I'll focus on doing next. But yeah, let's see. What are we doing on time? We're doing on good. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And these guys are not going to be ready by the next time. It's 4 minutes, so I'm just gonna go head over there now. Okay, I think it just changed. It did. It went from 523 to 545, and honestly, I'm taking that. So that is going to be $3,200. Hallelujah. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're gonna definitely, yes, we go to the trailer to get some more chickens. So 5,800 bucks. We can probably get a couple more chickens. We need to get another coop because we're out of space, and then we should be good. Either way, I cannot wait to have $1 million in this game. Have the craziest farming equipment, giant fields full of crops, bustling forest. Is that right? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. It's going to be insane. It's going to look beautiful. We're going to have a chicken paradise, millions of bucks. I'm excited. But we got to get to the grind to get there first. That's what makes it fun. You know, honestly, a smart idea would probably be to expand the farm first and get everything I need in terms of like housing, fencing, stuff like that ready to go first. And then worry about how many chickens I can actually get, because, you know, it's not really a reason to go buy a bunch of chickens if I can't store them all, because they might just die instantly. So we'll get everything organized over here, make sure everything looks nice and tidy, and we'll be good. Oh, that was so loud and it scared the crap out of me. There's a timer, though. I mean, I guess we could check it again, but it's probably going to be a little bit quick. And even if we were to check it, I don't think we have any eggs ready anyways, so yep, not worried about it. All right, though, let's see what we can do here. If I were to expand to this much, an 8x7 area, which is ginormous, it's only 600 bucks. Let me do some quick math. So at the moment we have 5,878 bucks. We'll say minus 600 leaves us with 5,278. And if I go to animal care, it's going to be another 3,000 for our coop, which leaves us with $1,200, meaning we can get one more chicken. So it's really, really inefficient to do this at the moment because I cannot use the space I'm about to buy. So I'll tell you what, keep the space the exact same, and let's just go buy a chicken and farm some more. And I think I'm good on food as well for a while, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just go get one more chicken. There's no reason for me to go and get a whole bunch more chickens and housing because I can only get one more chicken. So we'll get a chicken. We'll swing by the store on the way back, get some stuff for our fields, and hope for the best. All right, what's going on? Animal store owner, 1,500 bucks for the chicken. It sucks. This could have been our 5th chicken, but silly Moocah forgot to feed the freaking birds, and one of them died. I'm sorry. Is that manslaughter? Chicken slaughter? Hope not. All right, we got enough for 1 rice, 1 oat. I also should probably just do these. So we need oats and 100 wheat. So we'll just get 100 wheat. So that's 1 challenge we can complete, and then 1 oat. And that leaves us with 1978, which I'm just gonna save. Yeah, I can't get some rice, so I'm not farming anything else. So yeah, we'll go back, we'll farm these, and we should be seeing some pretty decent rewards in no time. Wait, first let me unload my chicken before this guy dies too. I'm such a bad owner. All right, so now, also I figured this out. All you gotta do is hit Q, and it'll open the gate automatically. All right, chicken, your name's gonna be Jehovah. Just thinking of J names here. That'll be good there. Let's get these guys all lined up. It is nice to have a nice organized setup. Makes my heart feel good. You know what I mean? I don't have OCD, I don't think, but yeah, I've got OC or something. It's pretty close. And boy, I love this old truck. Looks like a Dakota. So let's start with the expensive one. I think that's probably a good idea. And boys, it's time to start farming. Be back when these crops are planted. All right, I've already planted and harvested and sold 1 set of wheat, and this is my last one, and that still hasn't grown yet, so there you go. But I think we're doing okay. I think after I sell this, I'll give me another 2,200 bucks. So I'll give me a little bit more now, like 27 if it's selling for a lot. I think I might just get more chickens. I'm telling you, it's what my dream is now. It's not to be the best farmer. It's to be the best chicken man. Call me Steve. Oh, please, no. No lava chicken comments down there. All right, that meme's dead. Leave it dead. Should have said that. All right, that's all going good. And that side's ready to be harvested. No, it's not. Okay. Well, this is going good, though. And we have 100 bucks. So if I can get, I need 3K for the coop. So if I get 4.5K, from this harvest, I can get another coop and a chicken, which would be very, very good. So let's focus on that. Yeah, and they already have one set of eggs ready to be collected, which is great. So that's awesome. That's awesome possum, some might say. All right, here's my wheat. Wow, wheat sells for 200 bucks. That is shameful. But I can harvest legitimately 2 in the time that it takes me to harvest 1 of the oats, even when I plant the oats first. That's insane. Okay. Let's sell this and be at $4,200. Wait, it'll have to be a little bit more. But oh, it's green. It's green. It's green. It's green. That's very good. Oh, 3,200 for that sell. That's really good. That's 5,500 bucks right there. That'll work. Definitely work. And we got to sell some eggs, so that's even more money. Let's get these here. Let's go get the different trailer, and we'll be good to go. I'm excited. We're getting some money now. We're getting some money. Okay, and the eggs are back to gray. So that's nice. Another 600 bucks right there. So there we go. We got, ooh, we can get 2 chickens, I think. Hope my math is mathing. 2 more chicklins. Yes, I'm very sure. And that's going to leave us with 3,000 more bucks. So what I'll do is I'll just squeeze them all into the current spot. I mean, it's not going to be super efficient, but as soon as they make some more eggs, which actually should be here soon, we'll go back. We'll get some more money, and then I'll expand their spot, just to make me more happy. I'm not really entirely sure how happy they have to be to lay eggs. I think it's about 50%. And I'm also not really sure how big their spot has to be to make them happy. But, who cares? All right, let them go in there, which is nice. And if I go into here, though, you should see... Okay, yeah, we're going to need some more. Luckily, we got that upgrade as well. That's really good. And, yeah, $3,100. Let's go in here to animal care. And they'll just be the neighbors across the street. All right, get laying eggs, guys, and I will expand your home. Here's what I need. This is 30K, but it automatically dispenses food into the animal feeders. So I can just fill this up with a crap ton of it, and then it'll automatically take care of the rest. So that's eventually what we'll do. Awesome. I will let these things kind of collect some eggs, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, I just watched the most brain rot Roblox tutorial. Man, I can't believe I watched that. Anyways, I watched that brain rot tutorial. Basically, what I got away from it is cows are extremely expensive, and I probably could make it work if I had like 50K. But no joke, that's probably how much I'm gonna need before I can start working on cows. So chickens are, yeah, they're gonna be our specialty for a little while here. So we can only have a certain amount of animals, which is 32. So hey, if I only get 32 chickens, I'm all right. But we got a bunch of cash. And I think I'm going to stay away from this because this definitely says increase the chance of collecting bonus eggs from coops, not from each chicken, right? All right, yeah, I'm staying away from that for now. But I will definitely go ahead and upgrade our farming equipment. I think that's probably a good idea. If we upgrade the seeder, harvester, and trailer. So that's going to be pretty expensive, but we can start working on at least something. The seeder, possibly. Honestly, though, like the seeder's the easiest of them to like manage. You just carry 2 boxes and you fill it up. So trailer capacity is probably really good. I need some more bucks though, so we'll keep saving up. Well, I spent a whole heck of a lot of money on these chickens, and so far they are producing. I think they're all laying them in the same house though, because this one over here is already at 14, and this one I think is still a 0. Yeah, so I think they actually do fill up 1 house at a time, which is super good. The way there's already some eggs right there. Well, for the most part, I gotta go sell these. Oh my gosh, decline drip, because I am out of chicken food, and if I don't have some chicken food here soon, these guys are cooked. And oh, it's green right now too. Wow, 652. That's a crazy difference. Well, it's all right. I don't want to wait that long. I needed the money to get more chickens, so this is what it is. All right, here's the food we needed. We still got a little bit of money left over, which is good. In case we're out of food or something drastic happens, we should be good. But let's get past all this boring crap. I'll see you guys back when I got some money and some eggs, or something cool happens. All right, just been sitting here farming my chickens. We got a bunch of chicken eggs, and these are selling for $700 a pop. So I am taking advantage of that, and that's gonna be $2,800 on just that alone. Wait a minute, I got even more. Hold up, 1,400 more. Okay, that's insane. And just like that, we're back up to almost 5,000 bucks. And sorry, choked on a barbecue chip. Anyways, we're having enough money now to basically, I think we can get maybe a couple more chickens. I only need 2 more chickens to max out my current efficiency. So I think honestly, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because if I can get 8 chickens, that is 2 chicken coops that are at max efficiency for now. Then I can let them just continue to grind, because they actually make a lot of eggs pretty quickly. It's probably been about 2 hours, or not that long, probably about 1 hour and 20 or something since my last section I recorded, and they never made that many eggs, so it's not bad at all. We definitely need to, I don't know, increase the efficiency somehow. I don't know if we can, but try our best to. But there's 2 chickens. Let's buy these. Yeah, I'm very sure. And that's going to put us back down at 1,500 bucks. But we got 2 more chickens to add to the farm, and that's going to be really, really good. Also, while I'm here, let me get like just maybe 1 or 2 more feed boxes. I'll just get 1 for now. 450 coins. Very, very, very overpriced in my opinion. But you know what? You got to feed the animals. Okay, you gotta feed them. So that's all right. But yeah, we'll get these loaded up. The chicken's back in their spot. I'm actually gonna build another feeding spot for them just to make sure that these can run for a little bit longer without running amok and all of them dying. So there's that. Let's get the other chicken feeder, and just for the ease, I will put it over here in this kind of corner section here. We'll say, yep, that'll be good. And actually, I think they come full. Yeah, I think this one's already full. It is. So there we go. We got a bunch of chickens in here. Hopefully everyone's pretty decently happy. Yeah, they're all happy. Nice. And with 8 chickens, that's gonna be pretty freaking quick. That's roughly 3 eggs a chicken, and we can already harvest them. So this is going real good. I'm just going to kind of chillax. So I will farm these guys and be back tomorrow when it's time to make some money. See you guys later. All right, it's been a little bit of time. I've been doing some grinding with my good friend John. And while I've been doing that, I've also just been collecting a bunch of eggs. At one point, I had my entire wagon and truck bed completely full, and I sold it for like $8,000 or $9,000. So I've been grinding some rice and chickens on the off chance that I have been grinding rice, or you know what I'm saying. And so basically, I'm gonna go expand my chicken farm right this instant. Now, first things first, let me go ahead and expand my fence, because I don't necessarily need a whole lot more room, but I kind of want to put it like here. And maybe like that sounds kind of crazy, but I wanted to, I kind of need to fit in this sort of area. I'm not really sure. Okay, that'll work. Okay, it's just because I was on something. So we'll actually do this. Say, yeah, that'd be good. We'll move the chicken houses to be kind of over here, like this sort of thing. And then the feed boxes can just be straightened out and kind of put in the middle. So I have 8 chickens. It's going to be 4 chickens per house. And that puts me comfortably in a situation where I can say, okay, I've got $12,000 more dollars. It's going to be $3,000 for a new house, and it's $1,500 per chicken. So each chicken's $1,500, right? So we get $12,719. We're going to subtract 3,000, and that's going to leave us with 9,700. Divide that by 1,500. And we can get 6 chickens. So we can 100% afford 1 more coop and 4 chickens, and whatever's left, we probably should just kind of keep in our back pocket just to make sure we can actually continue to afford to survive. Also, I cannot forget to move these out a little bit more before my chickens get stuck behind them again and die. It's been a rough day. But so far, other than that, we haven't actually lost anything. We have not lost a single chicken, which is definitely a good thing. Is it worthy of a flex? Probably not, but as you can see here, 8 chickens are still alive and well. Let's just do this. I'll put these in here, grab my wagon, and let's go get some new chickens. Earlier, I was farming rice, and I actually got to the point where I had, I guess it was 100 pieces of rice, and it was legendary cells. So it was the rainbow number, and it sold for like a total of 3,250 per batch. So a total of like 7,500, whatever the math is on that. It was insane. A lot of money, to say the least. And it's white, a little bit of green. We'll take that. Good enough for me. 1,200 bucks right there. Very good, actually. That might let us get another chicken. I don't know. But either way, basically what I'm going to do is over the next couple of hours, continue to grind and eventually save up enough money to completely max out that entire space I have built and just keep adding chickens, keep adding spaces to be fed, and hopefully I can be done with that by tonight. So either way, I'm gonna get back to grinding. Let's get back here and get these guys in their new pen, and then we'll go grind and get some chickens. I think after we get this going, that being, we can only have 32 animals, and I'm kind of fine having 32 chickens, and then eventually swapping them out for, you know, cows and such. But at the moment, like, why not use it at our max? You know what I mean? But there we go. There's some more chickens. They're gonna run in there and have fun, and that's gonna be a pretty hefty boost to our money. So now we have 1, 2, 3 chicken coops that can be kind of collected, and I'm just going to continuously place them until we hit 32, and I'll be back once I finish that, or once I get closer to that goal. See you in a minute. So I know I said I was gonna go for 32 chickens, but man, that's difficult. I got 16 right now. We're doing good, but I have an idea, and that is we're gonna go buy a sheep because I think all a sheep needs is a fence. I'll also have to go get the not pliers, but the wool cutters, whatever they're called, the shears. There you go, and actually shear the wool. But I think if I can get a sheep, I can put him in here with all his chicken friends. Okay, we'll name him Sean, of course, and then we'll be able to farm him. I think it should work. So we're gonna kind of experience this together. We're gonna experiment. We're gonna figure it out, and yeah, we should be good. Now, I'm about to go sell some eggs, which is no biggie. I mean, we do produce quite a few eggs. And another thing I figured out, you can put down extra hen houses, right? And let's say you have 4 chickens, right? You can put down 8 hen houses, and the chickens will fill up every hen house eventually. So it's real good. Now, I will say, with 16 chickens, they burn through food like a bunch of fat Americans at a, Thanksgiving dinner. But you know what? It's okay. It's really okay. Because I'm going to need a lot of money for this sheep here, I think. A lot more than I have. The shears are 2,700 and the sheep are $30,000. So I'm actually not too far off, honestly. So I guess I should have some more eggs ready to go already. But I need to sell like maybe 4 or 5 more sets of eggs, and I think, in fact, no, I'm saying this confidently. I know we can afford it. I hope we can afford it. But all the chickens are good. I haven't lost a single one. We're just gonna say none have ran away to meet Jesus, and I think we should be good, honestly. I mean, with 16 chickens, that's a very, very, very good way to grind money. And I also have a lot of bucks to spend, 65 to be in fact. And I think I just want to go upgrade my animals. I know I said before that I don't want to do that, but I think if we can get this up here, right, 10% chance to get bonus wool from sheep, it seems real good. It seems real good. Now, we're only going to have 1 sheep, so it's not going to be insane, but it'll be good. Trust me. So I will wait for this coop, and maybe this coop, and just those 2 over here. That'll give us 3 more eggs to sell. 500 bucks a piece. We should be able to afford something more. So we'll grind for a little bit. And I mean a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, while I'm waiting to do this sheep, I was doing a little research, and turns out I'm also gonna need this thing here, the spindle machine. It only costs 5K, so it shouldn't be that bad, I hope. So basically, you get your sheep, you shear off his wool, then you fill this machine with wool. I think it's 5, and then you can spindle it into wool bundles, which you can then sell. Okay, a little bit complicated, not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna need a little bit more than I initially thought that I initially would need. In fact, I will, let me do some math so I can know exactly how much I need. So I'm gonna need 10,750, and that is for 1 sheep, right? Yep, I'm not ready for sheep yet. So I definitely will do sheep in the future because they do sound fun to farm. And I think those pelt things that we're trying to sell do sell for a crap ton. But for now, I guess we get more chickens. So we'll close the door on the old chicklins, and let's go sell these bad boys and get some more eggs. And eggs as in chickens. That's confusing. Either way, we're going to go get these things done, and we should be good to go. I could be farming more. Honestly, I'm going to sell these. If I have enough to get that next seed, I might do that. But I think they cost 8,400 if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we could swing that, though. Eggs are not selling for a lot right now, but I don't really care that much. That is going to be 1,600 bucks right there. Honestly, I feel like we could swing it. And I probably should just start doing some more oat and some more rice on my downtime, just to be super more efficient. I still need to get some better vehicles, but I don't have enough money consistently yet to be able to do that, because if I do that, I take into all my profits, so I'm gonna wait a second. It's gonna be coming here soon, though. I'm really close to breaking through this kind of hard spot. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start farming some more. I'm gonna get some more oat seeds and some more rice seeds. We'll do one of each. It's gonna be $4,200, but definitely worth it. And let's head back to the base, farm, and get to work. Now, luckily, I already plowed and cultivated this entire section, so that's really good and really easy. All you gotta do now is just fill the seeder, hop in this bad boy, and get to work. And I think it's actually time for me to expand my farm and be able to do 3 sets of boxes of seeds at a time. Because right now, I am limited to 2, which is not ideal. But I've basically made it a rule that if you ever play this game, ladies and gentlemen, expand your crop field by 50 spaces. Don't do 49. Don't do 51. It has to be 50. Or else you're always going to have leftovers, and that just sucks. You're always going to have boxes laying around and all this and all that. It ain't worth it. Trust me. And if you guys play this game, there's definitely way more efficient ways to make money. I am kind of experimenting because this is my first time playing this game. So if you play this game, probably do what I do on a more efficient level and you'll make a lot more money. But I'm going to be the test rabbit or whatever the saying is. Hamster? I'm more of a rat, really. But there we go. That's the farm completely fielded and ready to go. Now all I have to do is sort of wait. Let's price out some more fields. Okay. Well, what we could potentially do is delete this section and move this way and then expand my field that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, this has to be empty for us to move it, but I think that kind of plan will work. We need to move this down, delete this, and do that way. And what I could do is make a path over here, a section over here, and then have my storage section back in this corner, and then have just a giant field to sort of be able to do what I want to with it. Sounds kind of like a good idea to me. So we'll just hang out for a second. We gotta wait for these to grow. Then we gotta harvest them one at a time. And this is actually kind of good to see if there's a definite faster. I think oats is faster and it sells for more. So I don't know. Also, I kind of desperately need to invest in some sort of silo or storage so that if I ever, decide to sell something and I go down there to the shop and it's just not, necessarily good pricing, if it's red or something, I can just store my crops until it updates and have my field harvester or trailer be open to be used somewhere else. Now the only downside of that is I don't have enough money really to stockpile crops just yet. Like if I had, let's say, $20,000, I could just keep farming oats until it's the best possible price to sell it. But at the moment, I'm not there yet. So I don't think I'll have to worry about that just yet, but we can look here anyways. Buildings. You can see here, a small silo is only 1.5K, and it wouldn't be like a bad idea just to, get one back here and, be able to just fill it up with something kind of decent. Interestingly enough, though, the silos can all only hold one sort of crop or seed, which is very interesting. So I'm really not worried about that at all at the moment. I also really want to get some barns. I want to get some storage for my vehicles just to get them out of the weather and because they look awesome. But again, we're just kind of slowly but surely working our way towards something like that. What I'm kind of doing now is just letting the chicken coops fill all the way up to max, because if, let's say, this one maxes out, the chickens that were previously working on this one are going to split up and speed up the process of getting all the other ones maxed out. So if you actually let it max out, it helps the other ones max out a little bit faster. So it works out good. And those guys are basically self-sufficient because they buy their own food. All I gotta do is sell like one box and I can buy some food. So they are pretty much good. And as long as I don't leave my game on for too long, they won't all die, which is a good thing. But yeah, let these grow up. I'll be back in a second. All right, there we go. These crops are finishing up slowly but surely. I'm really hoping these are gonna sell for a lot here because boy, oh boy, I have gotten a little bit close to getting scammed sometimes, okay? There should be no time where I almost lose money on crops. All right, if I spend $2,200, I better be at least making $2,201. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's that. Let's put the arm out here. That should be some good money. And I guess I could do one or two things with this money. I could just keep buying more chickens, or I could, I don't know. That's pretty all I could do. I could just keep farming. I guess that's also an idea. But look at this. Rice is at 50. Oat is at 58. Let me look at the prices on this. If I were to sell at 58 per grain, I don't think I'm gonna make much money. And I don't like that idea at all. I mean, I make that's $800 profit, or really like $700 profit, which really isn't too bad. Yeah. I'll wait for a little bit. I'll wait for another change in the old system, and then we'll go from there. Because that's real close to me breaking even, and especially rice is not good right now. Oat is like kind of bad. Rice is like bad. Also, with this game, I'm just joining the community because you get like 145 extra coins, or whatever the percentage is, 10 extra coins every time you sell. They are about to release a baling update, which would be really cool. Comes out this Friday, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna leave the game, rejoin, and this should fix it. Okay, let's take a look at the prices now. And ooh. Are they both green? Hey, rice is red, but this is very green. 3,700. So you guys see the difference there in price, right? How much more money I made from that? That's why it's very valuable, okay, to wait. Honestly, like, if I were to go in here and upgrade, oh, it goes by 50. Yes. Okay, good. I could potentially upgrade my seeder capacity by 50, be able to seed an entire thing, just by doing it once. I could also upgrade my harvester capacity, which would be very good. That's gonna be $100 right there. It's gonna be pretty expensive. All right, just harvested the rice, and I think I saw a good price. Unless I was mistaken. Please tell me I wasn't. I was mistaken. All right, finally, there's a good rice spot. Man, that was a long time. We got taken care of, though. And I think our chickens are also almost already be harvested for double, so that's really good. And yeah, as you can see there, it is the third one down, I believe. Yep, and it's green. Nice. Yeah, I just need to do oats from now on. I don't really have a reason to do these, especially if it's not like for a challenge. I mean, I made almost 4 grand off that, which I only spent 2 on, which is really good. But yeah, I'll take my oat. Thank you. So I needed like 10,000 or something. So if I get 13,000, that'll be 2 sheeps in my existing stuff. I don't think I want to do that though, honestly. Let's look at the stuff here. Maybe I can get a better cultivator and plow here. Actually, you know what I'll do is I can afford 2 things of the other type of seed, rice, and have $1,000 left over to expand my farm. So I can just make a giant field real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. If I desperately need money, I got the eggs. That's the good thing about the chickens. They're just consistent. Move everything off the field just so I can see everything clearly. All right. So now, there we go. We can move this bad boy. And let's just say we want these good there. Be like this. It's good there. I don't know why I did it like this. That was very dumb. But old Moocah ain't new Moocah. You know what I'm saying? So do like that, and maybe I just move it up by 1, just make it flush. Either way, let's just make sure we can actually make this. So if I place this, I'd like a 1 block gap in between, but it'll have to be a 10 by 10. But it'll work actually if I move it to be flush. This would work. Yeah, we're doing it. So all you have to do is click on the trash can, click on this, and this, and say, yep, you're gonna get deleted, and now we should be able to make it. So we should just do this, expand 10 by 10, make sure it's all even and good, and it's $1,500. 1 second. All right, 4 things of eggs should be able to work. I'm gonna sell these things. All right, sold the eggs for $2,700. We'll take it. Standard field, 10 by 10. Move this to there, and boom. Expensive? Yes. Worth it? Oh yeah. So now I'm kind of desperately needing that upgraded plow and cultivator because this is a giant field. But this should also be a lot of money when we harvest it now. We can grow a heck of a lot more. I also need to upgrade my trailer capacity now. So the upgrades that didn't seem necessarily that important before, yeah, they're seeming a little bit more important now. By the way, I'm going to grind out some money and I'll be back once I get some stuff going. BRB. All right, look at that. The field's looking good. The chickens are doing good. Just had to buy some more food for 900 freaking bucks, but that's all right. And I think I figured out what my upgrade is going to be at first, and that's going to be my trailer, because literally everything I do kind of revolves around my trailer. If I'm hauling off the plants to go sell, it's in my trailer. If I'm getting chicken eggs to go sell, it's also in this trailer. So if I can get it upgraded, it's going to be very beneficial. 100%. Chickens are all doing good. I'm about to harvest them again. We got 24 on that one, almost 24 on that one, almost 12 on that one, almost 12 on that one, and I think almost 12 on this one. All in all, we're doing pretty good. Just waiting on these crops to grow. And yeah, this is the fun part of the game. If it would rain, I'd greatly appreciate it. Mr. Sky, please. Oh, and look at that. They're all green too. I need to sell right now. Hopefully soon we should be good to go. Please, please, please. Okay, that's extremely nice. I just filled up the entire half of plot into 1 trailer. I mean, now it's 1 trip, right? We can sell it all at 1 time. So we actually, well, there's not much of a benefit to it because this isn't percentage based when you sell, but it is a lot easier. And just save a whole lot of time, and we can farm this giant farm even more efficiently. It's green. I'm going for it. 5,700, and that's something we only spent 4 grand on. So we made pretty good money, 1,700 bucks or something. Now this side is the real kicker. So let's get these going right now. All right, harvested. Now I gotta wait for that to be a little bit better because these are worth a lot more. All right, I just sold that stuff for like 7 grand, and I can afford to get a sugar cane. So we're gonna get a sugar cane right now. 8,400. Oh my gosh, they're taxing. And honestly, let me just farm this. I want to see how this is gonna be. Oh my gosh, it sells for 224. Okay, yeah, buddy, we're gonna farm the absolute crap out of this thing. Let me cultivate the field, get it going, and I'll be right back. All right, that's all planted and good to go. And while that grows, because it's going to take a minute, as you can see there, I'm going to go and get some more chickens because I can afford it. And I want to make this even faster. So this is going to be good. It's $6,000 to get 4 more chickens. And I can easily hit that number with the amount of eggs that I have in my farm here. So let's go. So we officially got to bamboo, so we can officially make our money back on that. And wow, if it is green, it sells for 211 per crop. That's insane. Now, depending on how long it takes to actually grow, that's going to be the deciding factor for me if I continue to farm it or not, because farming the entire farm of oat was very good. There we go. Let's get some more chickens. We can afford 5 mao. Actually, we can afford 5 mao. Make sure I have enough space for all these guys if I were to get 5, because I have 5 chicken houses and each house holds 4 chickens. It's 20 chickens. I guess 16, and I'm about to buy 5 more. That'll be 1 over. So, sorry, other chicklin, you can't come home with me just yet, but the other 4 you can. Let's go. So with this, that'll mean my chicken farm is officially maxed out in efficiency, and I either need to get more houses or stop buying chickens. And honestly, I'm not sure what I should do next. I am kind of addicted to buying chickens, not gonna lie. Also, it's way easier to just pull up like this, and they will just figure their way out and get inside. All right, chicklins, you guys enjoy your life in here. Make your friends. Welcome to the community. Man, we have a lot of chickens. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of chickens. I have a serious problem. So that is officially 20 chickens. Oh my gosh. So that will increase our production of eggs even more, which we arguably didn't need, but I wanted it. Officially maxed that out. It feels good. It does. All right, so we got everything harvested in terms of the bamboo or sugarcane, whatever it is. So far, super good. It didn't take any special equipment. It was just the base equipment. Did perfectly fine with this. Now, it took a solid 15 to 20 minutes, and that was without any rain. So maybe if I get lucky next time we get some rain, it'll be a little shorter. But I desperately need to wait because it's only at 183. Remember, I bought these for 8,400, so I need a good profit from these for making it, I guess worth it in my mind, because I'm not going to wait 15 minutes between each harvest. It's terrible. So I'm going to get a better price, and I'll be back. All right, there we go. It is officially green, selling for 224 a grain. So 224 times 50 should be way more than what we paid. Oh, sweet lovings. Holy crap, that's really good. 11 grand for a good sell. Okay, yeah, we're going to get 2 of these right now. Give me $16,000, but I do not care. This will be 22 grand right here. Oh my gosh, that's so good. All right, I see you. So it does make it worth its while. I do have a little bit of money left over, so I could potentially still farm something else in the off time, but I don't know. I'm going to get back to work, keep farming these, and be back when I get some good money. All right, another time to harvest. There's the bamboo when it's actually full grown. Oh, sugarcane, not bamboo, but it looks similar. All right, here we go. These should be going pretty good. I mean, this is gonna be like 22 grand or something crazy, so this is good. I am real excited to see how much we're gonna make off these, and we'll plant some more on the other side. It's already cultivated. It just literally needs planted. So this is going to be great. All right, fill that up. Now, we need another good sell price, and I will wait for one. Wait, is it still green? You got to be kidding me. What is that chance? All right, another $23,623. Let's freaking go. That is spec freaking tacular, and we might even be able to afford the next one. Oh, we can afford 1 soybean. Looking on to here, right, we can see on the wiki, takes a minute for wheat, 2 minutes, 30 seconds for corn, 8 minutes for rice. Oat is not in here for some reason. Sugarcane was yet 22 minutes. It felt right. And soybeans is next, but will take a total of 36 minutes. Wow. They sell for 630 on a very high side per crop, though, which is going to be an insane amount of money. I do need to do at least once. So, yeah, we'll buy one for $24,000. Oh, gosh. I mean, it's going to be worth it, 100%, but the time thing is the only thing that's kind of making me a little nervous because I don't want to wait that long. That's a very long time to wait for some freaking soybeans. So we'll plant these. It is raining, so we are going to definitely use that to our advantage for as long as possible. I think it actually doubles the speed of crops, so it could only be 50 minutes if they're active the whole time, which won't be raining the whole time, but it'll be good nonetheless. So we'll plant these over here in this kind of corner, let these grow up slowly but surely, and yeah, I think though for the most part, like if I'm not going to be AFK, I should probably just focus on farming, like even sugarcane is like the max I'd be willing to go. On the good side of things, our eggs are doing very well, as per usual. They don't usually disappoint. All right, got the soybeans harvested. It took every bit of 36 minutes, that's for sure. Got some eggs as well, that's just for later. But it's time to sell these things. You can see the soybeans are at $5.79, but they can go higher, so I'm gonna wait for higher because I just waited 36 minutes and spent 24 grand. I'm gonna wait for as long as I possibly can. BRB. All right, that was actually pretty easy. As you can see there, now it's at 638. So about $150 more per soybean, and that's going to be $33,400. So we're up to $40,000 now, doing very good. I could go back and plant 2 soybeans, but I can't lie, that is just so boring. I feel like I'm going to explode. So instead, what I'm going to do is take this money and we're gonna go get some eggs, sell those eggs, and we're gonna see where we're sitting at, and then we'll make a decision because I don't really know what to do next. Egg secured. See, if I can sell these at the rainbow rate, which is what I'm calling it now, I could potentially make a whole lot more money than if I sell them at green, but getting a rainbow rate's very hard to do, and it's red. BRB. All right, gotta pause the John Mayer because it's green and it's time to go. Let's see this here. Oh, it's super green too. 707 per egg box. At this many egg boxes, we are paid. Oh, we're so paid. All right, so we got $48,000 to play with. Really, $48,000 to break the bank with. We got to make this money our most useful money yet. And one option, right, is to go and buy new equipment and allow our farming to be done quicker and more efficiently. A second option is to go get sheep and start with our sheep production and get that going. And our third option is to get cows. But I really don't know which one is best, honestly. So if I get sheep, we have to have 5 sheep wool to make 1 spindle, and 1 spindle then sells for like, I don't actually know what. So the point is, it's a lot of work to maybe get mid results if you're not like micro managing it and getting as most efficiently as possible and having 10 sheep and maybe then it's good or something. But to me, it just doesn't seem super good. So I mean, a wool bundle, that sells for a lot. That's pretty much like a little bit red, and that's 2,400. It does sell for quite a lot. And then there's also the milk, which I think you must get a bunch of them. Chocolate sells for 20K. Gosh. So yeah, there's a lot of different options we can think about. I'm tempted to say, first off, let's make our farm look a little bit nicer. So after we get back, we can also see that if we click on this button here, we can buy more land. 1,000 coins, 3,000 coins, 2,000 coins, 3,000, 1,000 there. Come on, really, Roblox? Come on, game, really? Either way, we can build these sections here, which I think it's just these little squares, and I have to buy these squares later on. But nonetheless, we can expand a little bit and kind of progress that way. But I am tempted to say, let's go in here, let's delete this road. Delete this road as well. Say yes. And let's start working on just upgrade our roads. Because if we have upgraded roads, it actually increases the speed of our car, everything. So it's really good. So I want to say, let's have this just go down the entire length of the farm, like so. If it'll work. So apparently we had a path before, not even a dirt road. So we really need to have it like this, which is very interesting. I didn't know that was a thing, but there you go. And I think what I'll go ahead and do is just make something like this in the back left corner. And then this will actually have to get moved ever so slightly this way, like so. And then we can complete this road. So we stretch this all the way down here and say yes. There we go. And now that's a nice little upgrade. First off, we're going to be a lot faster. Second off, it's going to be a little bit more efficient for just in terms looks. Is it efficient for looks? I don't know. It is for me. And so now I think maybe it's smart to get something to keep our building. To keep our different machines and stuff inside of. A small garage is only 1,500, which isn't bad at all. And I could like just place it right here if it'll let me, and then have a nice little storage place. Yeah, perfect for our stuff. We can toggle the door open and close. We can park our different vehicles in there, our trailer, maybe something like that. And that's going to give us some nice spots to keep our base a little bit more organized, because oh my goodness, it is not organized at all right now. There we go. We can fit this thing all the way in here. It's actually pretty decently sized, honestly. We can fit a harvester in there, the tractor. We can put this trailer in there. So I think we should be good. Like, this will be very helpful. And other than that, we still have 45 grand left. And I don't really know what else I need to purchase. There we go. Get the trailer in there. That'll work very nice. And we'll just put the tractor in there too. Why not? So I'm very happy with that. It doesn't come with any storage, but it can store our vehicle, which is good enough for me. We can get something like this, a small shed, and we could just, you know, plop it right off the big spot there, and we can store all of our feed, any extra seed boxes, anything like that. We can put it in here. But that is 10K. and that's a lot of money I'm not willing to spend on a shed. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Only other thing I can think about maybe possibly getting is a silo, but I'm still not super impressed with the fact I can only hold one at a time. So I don't know. 1.5k. I'm gonna say no. Not today. So there we go. We got that done. Our base is a little bit improved. I do think that we should just go get some better tractor stuff because for the most part, that's a very large majority of our money. So let me hop down to the store there and let's get some pricing going right now. Because here's the issue, right? I want to have enough money left over so we can still farm and make money, which means I really need to have at least $24,000 left over, which doesn't leave me with a ton of wiggle room on what to buy because again, we need 24,000. So we have 45,660. And if we subtract 24,000, that already leaves us only 21,660. Now it looks like everything for the most part is about 4,500-ish. Okay, well, it differs a little bit. I think we should definitely get like the better cultivator and better plow, right? Those are good. Those are dead giveaways. And then also get the higher capacity one of these. 26,000 or 21,000. We need to spend 3,500. That leaves us with 18,000 minus 3,000 for the new plow. That's 15,000. And then maybe we get something like a medium trailer. I think right now we have a small trailer. Yeah, we have this trailer. I also wouldn't mind getting a nicer tractor to haul everything around in. It'd also be very helpful because we already have a new harvester. We have a new plow. We have that. We'll do the new seeder as well. So that's going to be minus 4 grand on top of everything else. This leaves us with 11,000. And then, yeah, I think we get a tractor for 4.5 grand and a medium trailer for 4.5 grand. And yeah, that burns through a lot of our money, but man, that's really helpful and it's going to increase what we can do with our farm tenfold. So let's get to buying. For the first time in the game, we're going to start buying some stuff. We're going to buy this one right here. Oh, you must have a level 2 tractor. So I guess we'll go buy level 2 tractor first. We're going to get it anyways, so it don't have that big of a deal. This one here is actually a little bit faster, but it's a little bit more expensive. So I don't know what to do. I like to look at this one a little bit more, so we're getting this one. So boom, 4,500. It's expensive, but it's going to be necessary. We got to get the cedar for 4 grand. We're going to get this bad boy right here for another 4 grand. We're going to get this guy for 3.5 grand and this guy for 3 grand. Boom. Now we're gonna get one more thing. Oh, the medium trailer. Perfect. Too far away from vehicle store. That must be some kind of glitch. I guess it's out of space for this. What's going on? I don't know. I'll reset my server and bring it back and maybe that'll fix it. I have no idea what's happening with that. All right. Sadly enough, I'm not gonna be able to haul these. Okay, I'm not. So I'll have to actually just pull them back manually. Did I buy? Oh, that's a cedar. And that's a cultivator. Okay. Oh, got a little nervous there. So let me move everything home and we'll be good. I hate my life. I just bought that trailer and I can't even pull it because I don't have a level 2 truck. Oh, that's 15 grand for the next truck. Oh, that's all right. I mean, we'll have it for when we get a new truck, which is 15 grand, which we should be able to get sort of soon. Okay, I'm also like missing the plow that we all saw me purchase. Well, I guess I'm going to go buy another plow. I spent the money on it. Maybe it had the same glitch where it didn't actually purchase it, but I am digging into my profit now. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but yeah, there we go. We good this time. Okay, now it works. Interesting. I mean, it is a big plow. That's good. That's what we wanted to see though. We want a big old plow, and this new tractor is very fast. So let's get back in here, set everything up, make it all look good. I'll be back to show you what we got. All right, so first off, let's look at the equipment because we upgraded that first. We got a improved cultivator, which will not only do it, I think, faster, but it is a little bit bigger, so maybe it's a little easier to hit the double line. And it makes our crops grow faster, which is insane. We got the seeder, which now has a maximum capacity of 200 seeds at a time. And our new plow, which is the same thing as the cultivator, and it's a little bigger as well, so maybe it's a little easier. Then we got our new harvester, which not only looks really cool, but is a lot faster. Our new tractor, which is needed to pull these better, higher quality tools, and is also a lot faster. And that's it. I was going to show the trailer, but we don't have that truck, so forget me. So let's drive down to the store, get some seeds, and try out this new equipment, because I'm pretty excited to see the level of improvement these things are going to add to our farm. And I know before some of you say, just despawn the old ones. I kind of like having them around. It's kind of cool to have, you know, just a lot of vehicles and stuff around. It makes you like an actual farmer. So I'm going to keep them out until they're absolutely unneeded. But that's why the garages are good. get them out of the way. So we've got $22,000. I'm just going to do a bunch of oats because I'm tired of waiting. So there's going to be $88,000 down the drain. 8,800, not 88,000. But we should see. I think I could put all this into this seeder at once, which would be insane. Let's see. There's those two. That looks kind of full to me. I don't know. Oh, nope. All right. So yeah, we can fit 200 seeds inside of that seeder at one time. That is such a big upgrade. So let's move all these things out of the way and get to farming. All right, this new plow definitely isn't bad. I will say I'm very used to that small, tight tractor. The turning radius is very tight and very locked in. I like it a lot. This tractor is a little bit larger, so that turning radius is going to be, you know, a little bit wider. But for the most part, in terms of speed, it is definitely a little bit faster. You can definitely notice it. And yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this plower so far. And if I was actually like an orthodox farmer, I'd probably do it in a way that doesn't make my entire brain shake. I don't know why I do it like that, but sometimes I do. And this is very unorganized and very inefficient. But if I was to do it very efficiently, it'd be even more efficient. All right, the whole thing has been plowed. Now, let's put that there, grab this cultivator, and try this bad boy out. All right, I mean, this feels good. It doesn't feel necessarily like that much different from the first one, but the main reason why you buy these is because of the boost it gives to any crops that are plowed. And this is going to be very good because I should see a difference in these plots versus this one here, which was already, you know, plowed and cultivated with the old tools. I want to see how much faster these actually are. And I cannot wait to get the cultivator and the plower that do 2 lanes consistently at a time. That's gonna be hype. I think it's only like 36 grand for each one, so sounds like a lot, but we're actually not too far from bringing to the spot in life where we can just start affording that crap. All right, that is all done. Perfect. Now let's grab this seeder and let this bad boy rip. As you can see here, 200 seeds. That's very good. That's very, very good. Also, a little tip that I found out yesterday, you can just sell crops right out of your harvester. So there's not even a need to like get a trailer and haul it over there, which is definitely what I'm going to do with this, because not only is my trailer only able to hold 100 now, my harvester can just hold 200, and it's faster probably. So I'll just try that and then sell it out of there. Way easier. Yeah, I mean, this seeder is definitely way nicer. Not having to worry about refilling or running out of seeds. Super cool. And it is pretty large. So I think this one might be a little bit easier to do that double planting strat. And boom. Those are all done. Perfect. So we'll just wait a little bit of time. It is only oat, so it shouldn't take that long. But I'll be back when these are done so we can try out our new harvester. And after we sell these, I'm going to go back to the long waiting ones. I hate them, but they make so much money. It's just insane. Okay. It is the next day. I've been grinding a ton, and I'm up to $135,000. And I'm to the point now where I could buy tomatoes. I could also buy cabbage or carrots or potatoes, but the only issue I'm running into now is that they take so freaking long to grow. It's kind of insane. And yes, I do have good amount of money. Like I'm rolling in it, but even now, I still don't really have enough to purchase all the really good stuff. So I bought the stuff that cost like $4,500 last time. And if I were to upgrade, like, let's say to this, which is the next cultivator or plow, it's not only $32,000, it's a level 3, which means I then have to go and buy a level 3 tractor, which is named Beefy, oh goodness, which also cost about 35 grand. Now, what I'm thinking is I could potentially just get this, it's 35, get the seeder or the plow and the cultivator, and just sort of passively get everything else that I might need. But it's very expensive, and yeah, I don't know. But if I want to expand my farms any more than I have them right now, I'm going to need to get these, because right now it takes way too long to farm and harvest my crops, so I definitely need to increase it somehow. So I think I'll do just that. But first off, just to be safe, I'm gonna go buy some seeds and have them bought so I know exactly how much money I have to spend after. Now, I don't know about potatoes or tomatoes, how good they are. Actually, we can see right behind us. Tomatoes sell for, I mean, significantly more, about 100 more. Cabbage sells for a ton more. Now, for potatoes and carrots, I know you need a special type of seeder. So I'm gonna go check out right now and see if I do need a different type of seeder, because if so, that will throw a decently large size wrench into the mix. So I go to all and I go down here. I think it's this. Okay, it just has carrots and potatoes, so we might be good. So I don't technically need to do anything. So I I think it'd be smarter for me to get a bunch of cabbage, farm it all. So 4 things of cabbage, which is going to be extremely expensive. I probably can't even afford it. But as much cabbage as I can get, farm it, and then see what we get from there. It's about $100,000 for 2 of them. So yeah, 115K just spent on that. It better be very good. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I have 20K left over. Not really enough to do much with in terms of the tractors and stuff. So I'll just wait. But I'll try planting these and see how it goes. I'm just not entirely certain that I can even farm these, so that's why I'm a little nervous. Because if I just spent $100,000 on these things, I'm gonna be an unhappy camper. It's been plowed, it's been cultivated, and it's been seeded. And I just looking at this, yeah, that's gonna take so freaking long. So I'm gonna grind this out. I'm gonna see how these go, and I'll probably just grind for a little bit more time because I'm gonna need a lot of money before our next section. So I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Okay. It's been a couple of days, real life days, since I grinded this game last. And as you can see, I'm at $423,000. We're doing very good, but I need to get some better equipment because grinding on this game right now is like pulling my hair out. Not gonna lie. So, a couple of things. They updated the game today, and they changed a bunch. So they have changed a lot. Let's get through this. First off, in here, you can see this whole section is completely different. Now you have to go in here and you have to select a goal and you earn XP for the goals. I don't really understand it because I don't know where the XP goes to. Either way, they removed the upgrades I had already bought, which is an interesting choice. So now I only have 50 space in my trailer, which blows. So again, there's like upgrades now. As you can see here, I started this challenge, get a fill 3 seeders. Like, they're pretty easy stuff, really. But I don't know what they do. That's the only issue. Not to mention they added baling. So now when you cut down hay, it will leave behind hay straw, and then you use the baler to come through and pick it up and turn it into bays of hail. Bays of hail. Okay. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. And there's a bunch of different ones we can get. And there you go. There's the bonds. Unsetting. They're gone. They're gone. So completing relevant tasks will give XP towards those goals and eventually unlock the content. So, okay, I mean, I guess maybe it makes sense for new players, and that's maybe what they're going for, but I don't know. I don't know what the plan is there. There was very much thought process. Also, my private server is broken. I don't know what happened, but it completely broke and will not let me do anything out of it. It's like, it's all glitched out and broke, so that's weird. And other than that, we have $400,000. We can spend it on whatever we want. And I think the first thing we gotta do is get some type of upgrade for our equipment because, man, plowing the one field at a time is so terrible. So I'm thinking about getting a better harvester and, not harvester, sorry, a better seeder and cultivator and plow. So you can see we have these ones right now, which obviously are really cheap to us now. We got some stuff we can get. I mean, we gotta get this truck eventually as well to pull our level 2 trailer, which is probably a good idea to get right now. But if we continue to scroll down here, you can see we can officially get all of the 2 tile seeders and crap like that. So we're gonna go through here, and keep in mind, if you buy this, because it's level 3, we need to get a level 3 tractor as well. Beefy. There you go. So we're gonna go through here. We're gonna start purchasing everything. We're gonna get one of these. We're gonna get one of these. I farmed the cabbage probably like 10 times, no joke, for the past couple of days, and it's a rough process. Is that a Tacoma? It is, and we're going to buy this, and buy this, and buy this. Okay, cool. That was a very much so needed upgrade to our consistently awful experience. That should be a little bit better. I could also, and I will also, buy the harvester. So down to $323,000, but we just bought a whole lot of junk, and good junk, that is. And that should allow us to be very, very good off and well off. This should be a very big increase. This thing's very fast, and being able to do 2 things at once, very, very good. So I'm actually excited to try these things out because it shouldn't be as, you know, pull your hair outy, if you know what I'm saying. We're gonna buy 4 of these bad boys, $115,000 each. And I've noticed it's like, what, 50-something thousand for each one of these? And I can make up to 77K, which is real good. I think I also had upgraded my seeder the last time with the old challenge system, and I don't think that's here anymore. I think I lost that. That stings a little. But we get this massive tractor, and I'm really hoping that this is gonna make my experience just that much easier and that much more enjoyable. I will say, if you play this game, just bite the bullet, farm your farm for a little bit. It should only take like I don't know, maybe an hour and a half before you can start getting really good equipment. Get to the highest crop, farm the crap out of the highest crop, and then buy your tractors and stuff like that. It sucks, I know, but I think it's the best way to do it. Getting chicken and stuff is cool, but if you're really just trying to, you know, get stuff done, that's what I'd recommend. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna come through here, right? I'm just going to start despawning everything because there's so much crap. I gotta get everything spawned in one at a time. I literally can't remember what's what. I know beefy is pretty easy to see what it is. That's level 2. Okay, it does tell me up here, which is good. Store that, store that, store that. We want to spawn this in at the road. It's level 3. That's level 2, so store 3. Level 1, you can definitely be stored. We already have that on us. And this should also be here. I should also have a better plow. What's this? Is this it? That's got to be the cultivator, right? Did I not buy a plow? Am I dumb? Let's see. What is this one? I'm pretty sure I bought it. Sometimes you get that glitch where it doesn't actually, like register that you got it. Maybe that's just what happened. Luckily, I have 90K left over to spend, so we're not hurting. So we should be good there. I feel like I didn't get my new truck either. Yeah. Okay, well, we all saw that together. And my new trailer didn't go either. Okay, well. So I hope I have enough to get the rest of my stuff here. I really need to get the plow was the main concern. The rest can fall in after, you know. I'll get the plow. I'll get the new truck. And then maybe the new trailer for the eggs. But even if I, for some reason, can't afford it right now, I'll get the plow. I'll go farm everything. It'll be really quick. And I should be able to afford most of the other stuff in the next, you know, 1 to 2 loops. So it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so let's just go to all. It's the best way for me to find it. And we're going to go down here. All right, so... Ooh, automatic box trailer does sound kind of comp. I think that might be really good. We already have this, so we need to get this. Okay. Purchase you for 32,000 coins. Bite the bullet, we're doing it. Question is this a level 4? It's only level 2. Interesting. Well, you know me. I love automation. So if we can automate it, I'm going to be happy camper. Luckily, you also didn't buy the truck, so I could go and get this. It's going to be the same price or a little bit more, but I think it's got more storage in the back for boxes, and that's exactly what I need as a chicken farmer. And we have 25 grand left. I don't think that's going to be enough for the trailer. Let's see, the big trailer's 30K. Okay, well, that's okay. We will work with what we have, and it shouldn't be too bad whatsoever now. This new plow is looking, I'm very, very confident this is going to be better. It's looking real good. I'm happy. This is good. We'll spawn this at the road. And man, look at that farm. Holy crap. So I am kind of stuck playing in online servers for the day, but I've actually ran into a bunch of you guys while playing. Xmas was one of you guys. Ken. Oh, I can't remember the other person's name. I'm so sorry. But I met some really amazing people while playing today. So shout out to you guys. I am the real Moocah. I promise. I'll get that symbol eventually. But oh my gosh, this is so much easier. I mean, just going from 1 to 2 will save so much time. And it looks like this thing is a bit like, actually like a trailer. See, the other one, for some reason, the back part was like too small on my tractor. So when I would turn real sharp, it would just, you know, jackknife it and basically cook it. So now I've got this giant beef stick of a tractor. I'm able to fly through this crap like it's nothing. And it might even be time to expand the farm. That's what I'm thinking here. So this is good. This game, if the devs are watching for some reason, I would highly recommend making the 2 plow and 2 lane stuff available more often, aka earlier, because it is not fun to grind this game by yourself, which I guess is why it's called Farming and Friends. So maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm just a silly goose. You know what I mean? But either way, like, in just that time of me talking, I just completed that field. What previously would took me 45 to 50 seconds probably just took me 25 seconds on the long side. So yeah, I am very, very excited about this. This is great. And they're all going to do 2. And then I think eventually we get to 3, right? So when we get 3, it's going to be even freaking better. I'm so hyped for that as well. So I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna make some more money, and I'll be back when we can purchase that next truck, or no, just a trailer now. Yeah, so we just need to honestly sell once at a good price, and we should be fine and dandy. So give me a minute. All right, I will just say this right now. This truck was an amazing investment. Look how many eggs I can fit on here. 3, 6, 9, 10 already. And it's not even like near its capacity. I've got 20 chickens, right? So they fill up the coops pretty quickly, especially when I don't let them drop an egg for about a week. Sorry, chickens, or as some might call them, chicklins. I think this thing here is a better purchase than the Tacoma looking one or the other level 3 truck, the yellow one, just because of the fact you can do something like this. Now, I don't know if you can actually put grain in the back of a normal truck. I don't think you can. So I'm not really sure how that works, but I will tell you this much. This plus his medium trailer is a definite happy combo for me. And look at the eggs are selling a grain. Let's freaking go. I could actually go and probably afford that trailer with this thing. See, it's about 6K, and that doesn't seem like much compared to like what we make off of cabbage now. So I'm definitely tempted to say, let's make some more money, and maybe let's transfer over, instead of doing chickens, let's do cows. Oh my gosh, I like that driving. As a matter of fact, let me go back over here and check out the prices of everything else and how they vary. And let's see, like what are we working with here? Because I'm kind of at the point now where I would like to have something that I can just like have a bit of a longer process. So square hay bales are 1,248. That's insane, kind of. And if you look here, regular milk. See, it sells for about half of an egg box, but I'm curious just how much faster you can get milk compared to eggs. And I think that the goal is to get milk and turn it into cheese. Now I think you need to get that whole like cheese factory or something. Let me drive back home and see. All right, made it back to the crib, and let's see what we got here. So I think there's a cake factory, so you can make your own animal food factory. That's very interesting. I do like the idea of that, because we could just grow our own. And it's probably a lot cheaper. Let's see, we got metal pavilions, medium silos. Okay, I don't see anything that talks about cheese. Also, I'm not sure if there's any type of automatic, there's automatic milk connection, which is very cool. 64K, that's definitely worth it, I think. But we do need an automatic egg collection, if that's a thing. I think the strat is probably just to upgrade to one of these. And I think they can not only hold more chickens, but they can hold more eggs. And so we just will sell out of here. Actually, let me just place it down right now. We have extra money. Why not, right? I mean, why not? I'm rich. I'm happy. Everything is going good in my life, except for the fact that I have crippling anxiety from this game. Okay, we're gonna hit this. And yeah, this can hold 72. I'm so stupid. Dude, I've been selling. I have been selling. All right, it's okay. We understand it now, and that's good. We're gonna just delete all these old chicken houses and say, yeah, goodbye to all of you. $3,000 in our pocket, and I believe we can hold 10, so we just need 2 of these bad boys, and we have officially matched our old production. That's, I'm a little bit upset now, because I didn't know that was a thing, but that's okay. Live and you learn, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the past hold you down, okay? Just keep moving forward. Someone quote that for me. There we go. So we're gonna put this down here, and looks good. Well, actually, I think what we'll do here is just move them in the middle. Both kind of like here and here type of thing. Boom. Chicken should be nice and happy, and we can hold 72 eggs per. See, the issue I was running into before is that I just could not keep up. I would go AFK to wait for my crops to grow, and by the time I'd be back, the chicken coops would all be full. All the chickens would be ready to fight me, and it'd just be a bad day, right? So this is very good. This is very, very good. I'm glad that we figured this out. So, we will need something for the cows, what they're called. And I think I'll just go for something like this automatic milk collection place, because it just makes so much more sense than for me to go play something else and have to worry about consistently keeping them good to go. So we're gonna just say, screw that. We're gonna do our own thing, and that should be good. Also, there's a forestry license now that I don't have. Before I had access to build with these, but I do not have the access to that anymore. Definitely a little bit scary. Other than that, I don't think much has been added yet or changed. There's a golden toilet for $1 million. All right then. Looks like some more houses have been added. That's cool. And outdoor is just decoration stuff, so I'm good here. There's also things over here. There's like license now you have to get. The spindle machine, for example, is now locked behind a license. Oh no, they're all over here, aren't they? Yep, and they're all behind license. Oh no, this is all new. Well, I imagine that this is what the XP is for in those menus. So I really want to get this, the cheese factory license, but I don't really know how to get that exactly. So that's going to be something we can experiment with. We're getting our task done here, which is good though. And for goals, I don't have anything here. Produce more with your milk. Unlock a factory for cheese production. I see. Okay, cool. So I'm probably just stupid and didn't read it. 100% my fault then. I understand it now. So I think this will unlock the baling section after we do these. Okay. Got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go AFK, grind for a little bit, get my money back up, sell all this crap, and we should be decently good to go. Also, just realized I didn't get that new harvester, so I'm gonna grind up, buy that harvester, and just continuously cycle until we have some money, and I'll be able to afford the cows. So this should be good. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you here. I'm going to get a bunch of this stuff going. What the? Clean one barn stall for a friend. I don't have any friends. Okay, well, this is gonna be a little bit of time before I can get that going, but either way, it should be good. All right, it's been some time. It's been another couple of days. Sorry, it's taking a long time. I get really distracted. And as you can tell, top right corner, I've actually got 479,479. Very strange that I have that. But we got it done, and now it's time to go and sell and hopefully expand our crops and make some money off our eggs. Now, I did expand our chicken coops, and actually, I'm not collecting them until they're all full, just because, man, it's annoying. So, right at the moment, we've got, I want to say, yeah, every single one of them full, except for that last one. So we are very close. Each one holds 72, not per side, 72 in total. Did figure that out before I recorded this section. I cashed it out, expecting, you know, a ton of eggs, and only got 72 per, but that's okay. So when I'm going AFK, I just expand the amount of chicken coops, and it takes them a lot longer to, you know, get to work. So, I mean, either way, let's do the math real quick on how many eggs I could potentially gather. So that's me 360 eggs when I collect all of them. And if we divide that by 12, that's 30 crates of eggs that need to be collected. So that's a lot. It's good. It's gonna be really, really good. I'm really, really excited. But for now, I think it's time to expand our farm, because I can actually farm this area here super, super easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy this for 1,000 coins. Actually, not all that expensive. They're going to come back into the build tab. Let me go ahead and move my tractor real quick. Okay, there you go. And I'm actually coming here and I'm going to delete these. Not because they're not going to be used, but because you can see how I placed them. I want to make it one big consecutive field in hopes that it'll make it a little bit more efficient for, you know, eventually expanding later on. So here we go. This is a 30 by 19. There's 30 by 20. And okay, so we used to have, what was it? A 10 by 20? Yeah, that looks about right. So we are essentially tripling, no more than that, right? But we are like tripling the amount of crops we're about to be growing. So this is going to be very, very, very good. It's a massive field, and we will definitely need the triple-sized equipment. We need the better seeder, cultivator, plow, trailer, everything to officially, kind of effectively farm this field. But if we could do it kind of not fully optimized, it'll be okay. I'm gonna be fine with it. So that right there is gonna cost about 9K, which isn't bad whatsoever. And oh my gosh, that is massive. That's what Ninja said. But I think what we should also go ahead and do is just get this out of the way. First off, the trees are annoying. Get them out of my hair. Okay, I don't want them near me ever again. It also gives us a lot of playroom here to just mess around with. Now, as many of you probably know, there's a big update, and now I can no longer get the cows to be like as efficient as I want them to be, because I needed the cows, and I needed to get the cheese factory. Well, turns out I can't access the cheese factory because if you look in here, it is now locked behind a license, which I have to go and do a bunch of quests in game that are limited per day to be able to unlock it. Definitely an interesting choice, but it is what it is. So I think what I'm going to do instead, and that's just for now, is tree work. Actually, before I say that, I don't think I can even do this. Yeah, this is nuts. I can't even do the forestry anymore. So I guess I'd have to go back and get rid. Man, that sucks. I think I'll go back and get rid of what I'm currently doing. And I think if I change my goal, okay, it does save, which is good. Now the question is, can I get to here? Okay, so it looks like I have to do this here. So it looks pretty easy, actually. These are the same challenges or quests, but this should work fine. Build forest fields and plant trees. Unlock chainsaw and equipment for hauling small logs. Okay, so yeah, it won't work at the moment because I have to do a lot of quests. As you can see, these only give you 300 XP a piece, and you need about 7.2K to unlock whatever is listed. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, and I'm not grinding out all these challenges. So the question is, what can we do quickly that's gonna make us a lot of money? Because all the really good options now are locked behind this weird new progression system. So that's now for me to figure it out, because I was gonna do forestry, I was gonna do trees. It seemed real good, real simple. But I guess what we're gonna do instead is just farm the absolute crap out of cabbage until we can essentially buy that entire plot of land every single time. Now, the question is, how long will that take? I don't know. We'll figure that out together. Hopefully not too long. The eggs will help us get there, but at this point, eggs are such like a minority in my farm that I don't even like look at them as a real option. Now, the other option I do have, right, is to get the stuff needed to farm the potatoes and carrots, which is what I wanted to show you in there. And it's 85,000, 120,000 for those seeds, which are very expensive, but that means that they're going to pay a whole lot more than what we're making off cabbage, which will then, in exchange, give us a lot more money to work with after we sell. So let's walk in here, talk to this big man, and we're going to see what exactly can we get. We're at the $30,000 stuff. Also, I did get the better harvester in between the last section and this section, so there you go for that. But yeah, I think, oh my gosh. Oh, see, I can't even get this. I need to get the heavy transport license. Oh, it looks like for a lot of this I do. Okay, well, that's just trailers. Maybe we can get our plow still. Okay, it looks like cool. Woo, we can still get our plows. Now we also have these, which are upgrades. This one just says quite quick. I don't know what that means, actually. It doesn't do 3 tiles. This one does. So I'm not entirely sure what that does, but if we go down to here, we're now looking to buy level 4 stuff. There you go. I could potentially start with this if I had the license. So I'll start working on that in the meantime. But yeah, I'm seeing it just says even faster on everything. Okay. Now what we really need is this, the CPS 2918. This allows us to plant carrots and potatoes. Now, if I want to buy this, I also have to buy the tractor, which is going to be another $120,000, which definitely hurts a little bit. So that alone is already $240,000 my 460K. On top of that, I have to get a better harvester, I would imagine, if there even is one. I don't know if there is, actually. Okay, I do, because you can see here, can harvest carrots and potatoes. So even buying those for $240,000 wouldn't allow me to farm carrots and potatoes just yet. So I have to get this as well. So it's 240 plus 180,000. And that's $420,000, which leaves me very little wiggle room, and actually no wiggle room to buy potatoes and carrot seeds. So at the moment, financially speaking, it doesn't make sense. I have to have at least, I would say, like $530,000 to $600,000 to be able to efficiently farm carrots and potatoes, which does suck, but I think we can still make cabbage work. That's 50 seeds there. I don't know how much we can buy just yet. I think our max is probably going to be around maybe 8. Oh, not that much. Oh man, I'm running out of money fast. So this is going to be 150 seeds. Oh no, that's a little bit more than that. And oh my goodness. Okay, I'll go sell my eggs and we'll be able to get, yeah, we're going to get 8. We'll take that. We just need a little bit of money and we'll be rolling in it. So yeah, this would be interesting. Very, very interesting to see how I can farm this, how efficiently, and all that fun jazz. I don't know exactly how long it will take to plant this whole field, but hopefully not too long. I'm getting to the point now where I'm making lots and lots of money, and pretty easily, and all things considered. I am just trying to figure out ways to make it, help me pass this threshold. So I'm gonna sell these eggs real quick. I don't even care what they're selling at because I have to just make literally $1,000, and then I'll go back, I'll buy the last 2 sets of seeds, and I'm making, I think, anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 per box. Or maybe it's per hundreds, or maybe per 2 boxes. So for another 2 boxes, that's going to be another $30,000 profit, which will be really nice. And as long as I can get to the point where I could buy consistently 8 or however many it takes to fill up my field, which will be a lot more than 8, I think, I can start upgrading my equipment slowly but surely. Getting a nice plow, getting a nice seeder, whatever may come next. There you go, $3,000. We're down to basically the change in our pocket, but it wasn't enough. And I'm like, forget you. But there we go. Let's see how many we can fit. I think this seeder holds about 200. And I was in the process of upgrading my seeder. Okay, I still am. So this is good. This is good. So you can see, I mean, we are, completing some tasks, but there are, like, sometimes you'll get tasks that you literally cannot finish. Like that one, for example, is to sell milk. I don't even have milk. So I guess I had to start a milk farm, then farm the milk, and then sell the milk. I guess that's what they want me to do. But I'm going to get to farming. I'm going to see. That's 2, 4, 6, 800. No, it's half. So 400 seeds right there. And I'm just going to see how much of this field I can fill up. Now, the good thing about this field is that I can just go long ways. And going long ways on these fields is really nice. Not only is it like not very like taxing on your brain. That's even a real issue, but it's just super simple. You literally just hold W and just ride it out. Turning around can be a bit of a pain sometimes, and you can see this tractor really has a 2 square turning radius, so we have to be a little bit careful of that, and especially when you somehow swerve going straight in a tractor in Roblox, it makes it a little bit unfortunate. But yep, I'm gonna play this whole field. We're gonna see how much of this we can fill up, and I'll be back in no time. All right, that is 400 seeds planted, and it's not even like near finished, so that's good. We have some room to grow, but that's good. That'll be a lot of money. Actually, I'm gonna calculate how much money it is kind of a little bit more closely. Plus, I got nothing to do with time, so let's just do some kind of fun here. So just because I'm kind of feeling a little bit frisky, I feel like I'm gonna do the cheaper option just to give us an even like bigger number to be happy with when we actually sell for more. But let's say we have 400 crops. We multiply that by 1,347. That's $538,000 and 800, on the side. But that's not as important as $538,000. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So that's on the cheap end, right? And they get exponentially larger. Now, let's say we have to buy 400 more. We do 57,600 times 8. So that's $460,800. So let's do that math. So we make roughly 78 grand off of every single harvest. Now here's my question, right? Because there's not really anything else that close to our price. I was gonna say maybe the time that it takes is partially what hurts it, but what I'm gonna do is when these 400 crops are done growing, I'm waiting until I get golden. And hey, little tip for you guys. All you have to do is get a private server and just repeatedly join and leave until your desired crop is in golden, or I guess, sorry, rainbow or green. Okay, listen, this game's gonna kind of mess me up, so I'm gonna give you guys some helpful tips here. If you're playing this game, it makes it super easy to get the crop that you want to the highest price if you just, well, let me show you. You literally get in your car, you drive right over here, where you can see this. You're in a private lobby, so it'll be in the same plot, same exact spot every time you spawn in. Let's see. Let's say I'm trying to sell, I don't know, tomatoes. As you can tell right now, you never want to sell when it's red because you're losing money. But if I hit this button here, close the window, join back into Moocah, and hit play, you can see that not only have the prices reset on some of them, okay, actually changed for the worse. So you'd cycle again, and you continuously do that until you either get light green, dark green, or preferably rainbow. And the same can be done for eggs or wood or anything. I will say though, this is definitely the easiest because there's no driving involved. You can do it really quickly and get it kind of down to a rhythm. Let's harvest all of our chickens. Let's see what we can sell for at a good price, of course, and see if it's even worth keeping around at this point. I mean, obviously it's got to be worth something, right? It's passive income for the most part, but I would also say that, you know, it is a little bit annoying having to constantly buy feed and worry about your chickens starving to death or getting trapped behind their houses. Life of a parent. So like, all right, let's see. So this is going to be quite a few eggs. What did I say earlier? I already forgot, but quite a few eggs. It's not going to be our max production because this one over here we sold to get the cabbage seeds, but I'm pretty confident that we're still going to be pretty amazed on what's going to happen here. Also, this truck here, extremely comp. I would recommend buying it ASAP, which for those that don't know means as soon as possible. Okay, it's really good. Now, I'm sure there's better ones later on, but for the price, that's incredible. And you hook up a medium trailer on the backside. Oh, buddy, you're cooking with grease, or whatever that saying is. We'll just put this here and start filling up the back. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I think I did it right. Yeah, 15 eggs in the front, and we can fit quite a few in the back as well. We got one, and then the couple from here. And my dog just actually passed gas right in my direction. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my gosh, that is potent. Oh my eyes are watering. Oh, I'm seeing green. I'm seeing green. Diva, my dog, just had a code brown, aka she just released the chocolate salmon. Smells like it at least. Actually, wait, I don't think I can even carry all my eggs in one load. Okay, that's awesome. That's a great problem for me to have. Yeah, we got 3 more. Oh, wait, I can do it if I hold these 2. Normally, I wouldn't be able to. This is full by 1 more, but because I am a multitasker, I can just carry these to the roof of my car and we'll call it good. Oh my, look at them eggs. Yes, sir. Same thing here. I'm not going to sell all these. Like, I'll sell them like dark green, but like right now you can see kind of it is dark red And I think my farm line, I can actually use this to tell. It's right here. So as long as you're here, your car won't despawn and have to respawn every time. So you just say, okay, well, it's red. Now it's kind of green or gray, but I want more. Okay, I made that sound really easy, but that took a long time. It took a long time. All right, we got it. Oh my gosh, that took like... I wouldn't be surprised if my crops were grown, but we did it. And we get an extra like $100. I did lose one of my eggs. But look at that, 11,000 right there. 7,000 right there. And I'm gonna put it in here. I'm not gonna do it. $700. So yeah, probably not as big of a necessity for eggs as, you know, cabbage would be, but I don't care. I just cycle till I get light green, or sorry, dark green, because that's a lot easier for my brain to comprehend. That was a lot of cycling. So here you go. Wait, did it actually take me that long? All right, that's how long it took me. You can see the entire field has grown. Goodness me. So time to harvest, time to make some money. Sadly enough, I don't think I'll be able to buy 2 more things of it. I'll just be able to buy 1 more. So the scaling's gonna be a little bit slower than I'd like to be, but that's all right. And I'm lagging or something. Okay. Oh, it's not done yet. Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep grinding and I'll be back once I made a lot of money because I'm gonna have to buy a ton more stuff. So BRB in a little bit. All right. Just got done eating some Panda Express and got done making $1 million. As you can see there, yeah, 1.01 mil. Anyways, it's a lot of money, and I'm very happy that we got here. It was a lot easier getting to $1 million when you have that big of a field, but it's definitely time to go upgrade our equipment. Now, before I do, I'm gonna buy all of our seed so I know exactly how much we can make to use for the tractors and stuff. So if I can have 12 of these? Yeah, 12 of them, because it takes 600 seeds to do my field right now. So we need 12 of these. And that way I know exactly how much I have to spend on tractors, all that fun stuff, and I don't have to worry about going over my budget. Anything that I spend here don't really matter, because as soon as I'm done farming these bad boys, we'll be good to go again. It's like 115,000 per 2. So yeah, it kind of stinks, but what? That's 8. We're gonna need. I think that's all we need, right? No, yeah, it's 12. I gotta get 1 more set. All right. So we only have about 320,000 to spend on whatever is next for us. So it's kind of gonna be just the start of this grind. But again, I'll just grind kind of off camera and buy new stuff as we can get there. But I want to buy the first thing with you all here. Now, I think it wasn't that expensive, was it? I thought it was like not too bad. All right. Well, it's 120 for this tractor, and if I want to get anything else, it could be 90,000 per tool, and then 120 for this. So I think a smart spot to start, obviously, is a tractor. We need the better tractor and the better harvester as well. The capacity might be upgraded a little bit or something, but I don't actually think we need it until we get potatoes. So what I'm going to do is start off with the tractor, confirm. It's going to leave us with $202,000, which lets us get both the new, this is the cultivator, and the new plow, or vice versa. Now, both of their descriptions just say even faster, so I don't really know what that means. But if it makes it faster, I'll be a happy camper, that's for sure. So we'll go ahead and store our old tractor and spawn in our new guy at the house. Same with our new cultivator and our new plow. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, when they say even faster, I think it's talking about the grow speed boost thing. Right? Also, I had the wrong tractor. Let me get that going here. Maybe I'm tripping, but the next level looks worse than the previous level. This is the new one, but it's smaller. Maybe because the dollies? I don't know. That's strange. I hope I didn't purge something incorrectly. That would suck. No? Okay. Yeah, this is right, because this is doing it. So yeah, anyways, I think it's going to help our stuff grow even faster. Now, I don't know percentage-wise what it does entirely, but the last set of cultivator and stuff didn't seem like it was too overpowered, so I'd be very interested to see how this works. The tractor, I think, is definitely faster, which is always a plus, but I also can't turn all the way. Watch, if I, let's say, crank it to the left. Okay, maybe I can. Well, I thought this tractor might have been broken, but I'm glad to say it's not. So I'm gonna keep farming, keep buying some new equipment, and I'll be back when something cool happens. All right, so as you can see, I got some potatoes, finally. It took a little bit of time. I got a new trailer, got the planter, and I got the harvester. This is my first time harvesting. This is not a full planting. It's not a full crop, okay? But we're gonna try it anyways, because I'm really curious, and I also ran out of money. So, the potatoes are ridiculously expensive, I'll tell you that. They're very, very expensive, and the seeder can only plant 1 row at a time. So, bit of a downgrade in terms of what we're used to with our spoiled cabbage farm. This thing here can also only harvest one, as you can tell. So these aren't really this specific kind of crop, but these are the most expensive crop in the game. I'm expecting quite a lot from these bad boys. I'm expecting, I don't know, it's like 120,000 per box, per 50. So if I'm making like 100k off each box, I'll be happy. That's a lot, so maybe not that much, but if we can get close to that, I'll be all right. I'll be good. Yeah, but the single row harvesting needs to be paid for by the little silly potatoes here. Now, I'm not really sure exactly what we do next. After this is the best crop in the game. So I guess we slowly unlock like tree work or something and then go from there. Maybe trees are worth a little bit more. But for now, I'm really excited to see how much these silly little potatoes are about to sell for. Not to mention I got the bigger trailer, like I said before. So I think they can hold like 400 crops. So that's all of our crops basically we can hold just there. So that's really good. There's 200. I will also say for some reason, the tier 3 tractor and this thing don't drive all that well. They both kind of glitch out when you sharp, like you see this, like I'm sharp turning and it's kind of like bouncing almost. I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it, but it's hard to turn, make tight turns, and the tractor is the exact same way. When you have the cultivator or the plow on the back, or even the seeder, it will glitch out and like kind of lock itself in place and it won't let you turn all the way. So honestly, if you're playing this game for the first time, get the level 2 stuff, get the triple, line harvesting stuff, and stick with it for as long as you can, because I don't think the upgrade to level 3 is necessarily needed, except for, this. But I don't think you actually need the tier 3 cultivator or plow to get this bad boy growing, to get the potatoes growing. You just need the harvester and the planter, I think. But then trying to get you the level 4 tractor or whatever we're on now. So never mind, you're cooked. GG. But this is our last line here. And once we hit this, bada bing, bada boom, we should be able to sell for quite a lot of money. Now I'm going to wait because potatoes are wildly expensive. So I want to get the best price I can, which you know what I'm saying when I'm saying wait. Okay, I'm going to cycle until I get what I want. But yeah, other than that, not much has changed. Chickens are doing all right. There's a lot of them. But that's pretty much the runs of that. And oh my gosh, look at this terrible. Wow, that's terrible. It's all red. Oh, that's better. Are you kidding me? It's rainbow now that we're on potatoes. All right. Man, that would have been lit like a few minutes ago, but that's okay. Luckily, this one's easy to figure out which one's red. All you have to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. And most of the time, it's the only one down there. So if I can get a rainbow right now on these crops, oh my goodness, it'd be insane. And I think I've seen rainbow on the carrots and the potatoes quite a few times. Well, honestly, I'm just going for deep green. If I can go for that deep dark green, I'm gonna be a happy camper. That's still a massive amount of money. Yeah, like when it's red, is it 2,000? Yeah, it's in the red and it's selling for 2,000. There we go. There's the dark red. Well, I guess it's light red technically is what you want. But it went from 2k to 3k, so it's an extra 1,000. So it's 350,000. 1.2 mil. Yeah, potatoes are worth it. Buy it as soon as you can and don't even complain ever again, Moocah. Got it? Oh my gosh, that's so insane. Ran out of breath there for a second. Goodness me, that is insane. That's so much money. Okay, now the question is, can I get 12 of these things? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But if we can get a little bit more than we got last time, I'll be a happy camper. And they actually take like, I don't know, it didn't seem that much longer than cabbage to grow. So I do think that potatoes are probably the best thing that we can get right now. Probably. And then we'll upgrade all of our stuff again here after we sell maybe one more time, maybe 2 more times. And then we'll be able to get the best equipment in the game slowly but surely. So that's great. We're getting near to the point where we can officially make some good money. I think, let me actually get one more just to make sure it's even. Yeah, this big trailer holds 400 crops, by the way. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Should be able to get this too. Yep, we can. And we have 60k left over. Not bad. So this is going to be 9, which is going to be like 350 seeds. So no, it's way more than that. 50, 100, 150, 250, 350, 450, 450. What am I saying? I'm sorry. It's been a long week. Been a lot of storms here in my area. A lot of tornado warnings. A lot of sketchy nights, So I'm a little sleep deprived, but who isn't? All right. Can you get off me? Okay, I'm sorry. I've been looking at farming this game, Farming and Friends, for a little bit of time now, and I'm almost to the point where I'm about to crash out and start punching things. So I'm good. I'm good, but I'm not good. That makes sense. But yeah, this thing only plants 1 line at a time, which isn't, I don't think, a bad thing. because of how much money you make. But yeah, the whole efficiency thing I was going for definitely takes a bit of a hit. You know what I could do is make it just a giant loop around the base and just have to always drive straight for a long time. Might be comp, honestly. But we can at least plant these down. I don't have to worry about it too much because I only have to use that much of the field. So this would be good. We can have something growing while we're working, and that makes it feel a little bit better. So let's see. I'm gonna do the math. Okay, so it's 600 spots, right, in total. I think we sold for just over 3,000, but just for the simplicity of it, I'm gonna just put in 3,000. That sells for 1.8 million. My whole field. If I sell my whole field, it sells for 1.8 million. Okay. And I think my kind of recouping cost to get all my seeds back is probably close to about $1 million. It's probably a little bit over $1 million actually, because it's 12 back boxes of seed, and each one is like 124,000. So yeah, it's probably like 1.3, 1.4 mil. So not necessarily great. It's still expensive, but it leaves us like $800,000 profit every time we do this, which is super good and allows us to get our upgraded tractors and stuff really, really quickly. So this is kind of hype. I hope there's a thing I can get that just combines the plow and the cultivator into one. That would be comp, honestly. Tell you what, I'm gonna plant the rest of my field and let's go check out the stuff just to make sure I didn't miss anything and to kind of set our eyes on what's next for the farm. Okay. So, got the planted, planted, you know what I'm saying. Now, let's check out what we got next. So we aren't gonna look at our money yet because, look at it, it's very sad right now. But, yeah, see, I can't even get the stuff yet. Okay. We have this, yep, the CP300 and CP600. And I want to upgrade to the next stuff. And I think what we should get now. Wait, is this set up before? See, I think I need to get this one. And I think I should have just bought this one. I don't know why this one is even here. It's very bad. Don't get it. If you have $30,000 more, just get the red one. It seems like a lot larger, and it's probably going to be able to pull a lot better. Now, next. We already have this. We don't have this unlocked yet. So baling is not really an option for us just yet. But let's see what's next. Looks like, okay, here we go. $400,000 and $450,000 for that. $475,000 for that. Okay, and that's it. I was going to say that there might be something a bit larger. Here we go. This one looks awesome here. $500,000 for that. Okay. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of money to spend on this. In total, it's going to be about $2.475 million for everything you see listed here. So honestly, we could get that, right? But the issue then is I don't have enough money to get cabbage or potatoes. So we really need to be sitting around like 4.8 or 2.8 mil or so. So what I could also do is, which I will do, is just slowly but surely upgrade every single one of these to the next level. Maybe I'll have to start with the tractor. It doesn't make sense to get anything else. My goodness, this thing is massive. Then maybe get the plowing. Then maybe get the cultivating. Then maybe get the seeding. And I think this should be able to seed potatoes too. I'd hope. And then maybe end off with the harvester. But as you can see there's quite a lot. So the plan will remain the same for now. That is, grind until I can't grind no more. I still haven't gotten my full, like, seed bed yet, so not that big of an issue for the time being. But yeah, look at this. Like, when I try to back up and not too much of the trailer, it just J-knifes it, but I can still push through it. It's kind of great. So yeah, I might go and buy that tractor on this next section here. I'm not really too sure what my plan should be, though. Anyways, I'm gonna keep playing, keep grinding, and I'll be back after a while when I have enough money to buy all the new equipment. I think this time, because this is last, okay, I'm gonna buy everything at once. I think I owe it to you guys. I will do it all at once for one time, the last time. So, $2.4 million needed. Let's get it. Okay, finally, this should be able to get her done. It's been a little bit of time. I've been grinding throughout the day. The only issue, right, with this game that I'm finding in terms of grinding is you gotta do a lot, you know? Every time you finish, like a task, so like in Retail Tycoon 2 or Restaurant Tycoon 2, you get it to a point where it's completely passive, and it's a lot easier to make money because you just go AFK, you leave your little auto clicker on, or however you keep your game on. Maybe it's like a spinning fan and it just clicks your spacebar. However you do it, and you don't really gotta worry about it. But in this game, you can AFK for the, 40 minutes your crops are growing, and after that, it's super inefficient, but my brain isn't really hardwired that way, so I get really distracted in those 40 minutes of waiting, and then by the time I look up, it is nighttime. So, but we are getting close, and I think we actually might have it with this cell. If not, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed, and I might throw something. What? At what? I don't know. Something. at something. How hard? Yes. So that's kind of the plan for now. But I think I had like I had like 2.4 mil or 2.3. I was just shy of what I needed. So I farmed another 400 seeds, I believe, and maybe 300 seeds. And I think, big think here, but I think I can make it happen. Like we did, what, 2.4 mil? It's been a lot more recent for you guys than me. But 2.4 shouldn't be hard to get at all after I, cycle, get the right selling point, and then we call it good. Also, I forgot to mention, this is how we're looking on our tasks. You can see I got a couple here. I'm going to get this one done right now. 300 XP. So it might be... Oh, I'll get 2 here done here. Yeah, this will be really good. Now, I'm not really sure if you can actually reset those challenges by leaving and rejoining. I'm definitely going to test it after this, because if that's the case, bullseye, my friend, that's going to be super easy for us to get going, and it'll make grinding this a whole lot easier. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it's like instant based or how it works at all. So I'll do some testing on that after I get everything. But I'm super excited because we can finally get the best stuff in the game. And then for me, I guess I could have built stuff along the way, but it would have made stuff just take a lot longer. So for me, it's exciting because now we can start making our farm look legit, working on the challenges to get the other equipment, and the money-making side of things will become a heck of a lot easier because we have the best equipment possible in the game. We have that giant tractor, the giant cultivator, giant plow, giant seeder. You know the gist. So I'm really, really kind of excited and hopeful that after I buy these next items, life can get a little bit easier. We can start customizing the old Moocah farm a little bit better. Also, I didn't really give this thing a name, but I kind of like the Marm or the Fuka. You let me know what that means, if that means anything, and if not, which one you like better. But I kind of like Fuka. Moocah farm. I mean, it mix it together. You know what I'm saying? The Fuka. Either way, let's get this going. We're going to put this inside of this trailer. We're going to go sell it. And ladies and gentlemen, this should be it for the mid kind of session of grinding. Honestly speaking, you could definitely get what I got done a lot faster, but like I said before, I have the attention span of a upside down, a rectangle, so for me it's a little bit harder to stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? Let me cycle a little bit, get this number up a little bit, and we'll be good to go. I'm just gonna speak this into existence. All right, it would be amazing if I could get the rainbow potato sell for our last kind of big sell here. It would be outstanding. I'll take light green 100%, but boy, oh boy, would I love that. Don't worry about John Pork. That's me. I'm John Pork. It's confirmed. Black eyed peas, you're gonna have to wait because we just hit the gold mine. Let's go. Light green. I think it's only like 300 bucks more, but we're taking it. 900K. That'll definitely put us at... Ooh, that's really close. What was our number? Don't remember. I think that was good. I think this is good. Now I have like barely no money left, if any money left. So yeah, I could sell some tractors though. I think I can sell the old ones if I need to. I don't want to sell them. I want to keep them around because it's kind of a heritage moment. But anyways, let's see what we got here. So we're gonna go to all. We're gonna go to the very bottom. All right. I think we start with the big stuff first, right? We work our way down and we go there. So we're gonna need this 550K harvestry tiles, no big deal. I'm also gonna license this because I want to make sure we actually buy them all. It's kind of a glitch that happens sometimes. There's one, the 3 tile seeding. Bada bing, bada boom. See right there, I didn't go through because I must have a level 5 tractor to even purchase it. Fair enough. Let's go level 5, get it a little easier here. The Challenger, shout out Dodge. Now we can buy the 3 tile seeder. We can buy the 3 tile cultivator. Too far away from the store? One second, I gotta restart my game. That's another glitch that might happen when you buy a lot of stuff. I don't know why. Okay, wait, what did I already buy? I already forgot. Okay, we got the planter, so everything above the planter should be free game. Okay, yeah, 3 tile cultivating, please. And the 3 tile plowing. Oh my gosh, quite a lot. And we have 20,000 bucks left over. Oh gosh, that was a little bit too close for comfort, but don't worry at all because it was definitely going to be worth it. Did we just spend $2.4 million? Yes, we did. Do I regret it? No, I don't. Also, we check this, see if it's any different. They are not different, so okay. Let's just test on something kind of cheapish. We can afford oat. Yeah, let's get oat. Also, a challenge or buy some boxes at the thing, so we'll get that done as well. And we might even be able to unlock the upgraded seeder stuff, so that'd be kind of hype. So this should shoot our production through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. This should completely flip our game upside down, inside out, and whatever other direction we can go, we're doing it. I don't know how it works exactly, but we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and store all of our stuff here. I will bring it back out. I'll bring everything back out at the end, but for the time being, let's get everything spawned in up here at the house, or as some might call it, his house. And we also do need to upgrade our truck and trailer, but I'm not worried about those at all, really. But oh my, look at that tractor. It is so long and it's pretty wide too. That's awesome. All right, where's this seeder at? Okay, here's the seeder. I want to see how much we can fit in here. Let's just see. So this should be, that's 100. This is 200. This is going to be 300. And that's 400 right there. And it didn't seem to have any issues. Also, okay, nice. Looks like these ones drive a whole heck of a lot better. Also, I can harvest my entire field with just this one boy. So we're gonna need to upgrade our field as well here soon, sooner than later, to be more honest with you. And I believe this is the one that can make the they call it a straw swath. That's what it's called. Okay, look at this big old, this monster of a vehicle. And this the plow, and oh my goodness, it does control easily. And I like it when it does that jackknife thing. It doesn't mess up my whole tractor. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, mama. This is going to hit. I mean, being able to do 3 at a time, that's going to make our production so much better. Now, we're going to have to upgrade back to the point where we can start farming potatoes again, which, I don't know, might be annoying, might not be annoying. I'm looking forward to doing some of the crops that just grow fast because it's been so long since I've been able to do that. It's been, you know, just plant them and wait. So I'm looking forward to this quite a lot. So I think what we're going to do now, the game plan is probably going to be, I don't know, I think I should focus on getting back to the potatoes first, because without that, I can't really do much else. You know, I'm kind of stuck. So we're going to work on getting back to potatoes as fast as possible, which really just means farm this like oat just for once, just for the, you know, the giggles of it. But I think I have one thing of cabbage. Yeah, I have one thing of cabbage in my garage, so we can use that, which is good. And then all I have to do after that is, if I farm that once, that means I can farm it again, which is a good sign. I farm cabbage maybe 3 or 4 times. On this whole big field, it won't even take that many times, probably. And then I get back to my potatoes, and we're back rolling in business. I also do believe that these help speed up the growth even more than the previous 2. So if that's the case, that's going to be splendid, because that's going to mean even faster crops. So that's even more efficient. I love that. And I guess a strat really could also be, if you want to, you just make one field, right, for your like valuable, super great, awesome product, like your potatoes, for example. And then you have one that's for like challenges, which that's kind of my goal in the future. Is I'll make a smaller field, maybe 100, maybe 200. So 10 by 20 or something. And that will allow me to get my challenges all done in a lot quicker of a manner. Okay, I really like how this cultivator drives. This is really good. It's not too light so that it feels janky, but it's not too heavy that it you know, messes up my tractor. So I'm able to make these turns really nicely, and you can see it's getting pretty much everything. I'm a bad tractor driver, you know, call it what it is. But yeah, look at that. That's perfect. So good job, devs, in this cultivator. This one feels real nice. I like this a lot. And also, I do want to unlock baling. That is something that I want to do in this video, and I think I'm going to do in this video. So eventually, I think, I don't know, I don't think it'll be that big of a outstanding idea, in a bad way, that I get bales sometime soon. I'll take a look at my challenges. We'll see what they have to do. I don't know what I actually have to do. I have to do some one for animals as well. So what I will do is just get my potatoes going and start working on challenges a little bit more. I think that these challenges are better for like in-game players, but for newcomers, it's really kind of dangerous, I think. The fact that the challenges don't scale with you. So like, if you don't have cows, you shouldn't be getting challenges to sell milk. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I ain't a farmer. Oh, also, look at this. We can get this whole thing in once. Oh, it's 4, but it's still so good. Oh my goodness, yes, sir. Just a good old boy. But all right, so that took, I don't know, 30 seconds or 40 seconds, and that's all done. Now, we get to plant it. Yeah, I mean, it took 30 seconds to do both the cultivating and the plowing. I'm really hyped. This took a long time, so it feels really nice to get this going. That's one thing you gotta appreciate about this game. You know, it takes a little bit of time to grind, but man, when you finally get that tractor you wanted, boy oh boy, does it feel good. Tell you what, look at that triple planting. Oh my god. By the way, 280 seeds is nothing for this thing. At 600, so the entire field can be planted in one of these trips. Awesome. Awesome possum, if you will. I don't know what the next truck will cost me. I think it's the big trucks that are next, which sounds cool, but that's behind challenges, so not really 100% gonna be able to do that very efficiently. But I think, I don't know, maybe eventually I could get it going. Also, something else that I would love to see this game introduce is being able to pull like your planter or like your plow with your harvester. I know it probably makes no sense, and it probably isn't even, you know, like feasible in real life, but it would be so satisfying to harvest and, you know, like plow right behind your harvester, and it would help for a little bit more organization and a little bit more, you know, speedy crop growth. But like I said before, I'm just a farmer, a lowly farmer. But that is a heck of a lot of oat planted down, ready to go, and that's splendid. And I cannot wait to use a harvester as well. And honestly, the things has such a giant capacity. You can actually sell out of these things. So I'll just use this to drive back and forth to sell once everything is harvested. Let's take a look at the challenges here. Cedar efficiency. We get to sell. Okay. Yeah, if I finish this, I can get this challenge done. So let's get this going here. Shouldn't be too hard whatsoever. I think I should have a lot of these. My guys aren't happy, but I really don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna do? Revolt against me? No, they're not going to. Anyways, we're gonna get that going. Okay, looks like that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now all I have to do is get into a game and I guess go farm with some people, which luckily most people do know me, so it's easier for me to have people allow me to go on their farm. Some people, there was a guy in one of my pub lobbies, his name was Farmer, and he said, do you need any help? And I said yes. And then I got a little nervous because he was a no skin, and I don't know if there's like a scamming culture on this game or if that even exists, okay? But I got a little nervous and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna dip. All right, sorry partner. I appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna dip up out of here. All right, and anyways, needless to say, I did not let Farmer help me, but I thought he might scam me, so I got a little nervous. Because they can scam you, I think. So I don't know. Be careful who you let on your farm. That's the gist. But all right, let's see. 6 eggs at the store. I'm just gonna go sell these, no matter the cost. That'll be done. We can officially unlock our cedar efficiency upgrade, which makes our cedar hold more plants, which won't really help us right now because we already have like 600 storage in that thing. But if it can get to like 800, I mean, that's cool. And then it also unlocks the next set of challenges for us, which should be pretty good. And also the bays, the bales, the bays suffer a lot. And I think it's probably a smart idea to get that going as well, but we're working on it slowly but surely. And here, I think I just did it. What was that? Well, we did it. There we go. So we can change our goal. And you can see here, trailer capacity could be unlocked. Okay, sadly enough, the XP is getting more. It was 7.2, now it's 14.4. We'll work on the heavy transport. I think this would be good for us. We won't be able to do anything just yet because there's a task available. Cheese factory also kind of needs to be done here soon. And I can't do these. I also don't have a barn, so can't do that either. Can't do this one, can't do this one, and I can't do this one. So let's just do that. That'll be good. I need to also get that automatic seeder. I think you just put all of your seed into that thing. Like you just, I mean, stockpile a crap out of it. And then it automatically fills up your feed boxes. So that's probably good. The only issue that I'm kind of curious about is like if I, let's say, go AFK and the chickens fill up all the coops, are they still going to eat food? I don't think they do. I think they're good. So then it would be very useful because it would let me get to the max, you know, amount possible and it wouldn't charge me a whole bunch. But I don't really know. So we'll have to figure that out as well. So there are these boxes. Oh, that's for bees. Okay. So I need to get some bees eventually. Another thing that just you want to have because I think it's just another way of income. But for now, I think we're doing all right. I'm just excited to finally be done with that stupid grind and finally have really good equipment. It just feels so much gooder than not having it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, let's get this out of the way. Get our chickens all fed up. Yeah, they're starving again. All right, guys, we got you. Don't worry. We'll get you guys fed up here and you'll be all right. Hi, chickens. Hello. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. That should be that challenge completed. Let's go. We are about 50% of the way to forestry, which is very good. We need that. I see when I go online, all I really see are those giant forestry bases. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. But yeah, I see those giant forestry like bases. I just have a bunch of forestry, like the trees is growing everywhere. I think that's really, really comp. I think that's kind of what you want to do next after you have kind of maxed out your farming equipment. So I think this will work good. And maybe I'll just go online for a little bit, you know, try to meet with some of you guys and get my farm going, get my challenges going. I got about an hour left on these challenges, so I probably won't be able to do them tonight. It's pretty late already. It's like 12:30, so I'll let these, it's not late, let's be honest. The night is still young, okay? Just drank half a monster. I'm kind of cooked right now in terms of sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to fall asleep. I mean, listen to me. I'm stuttering and I'm like freaking out. My legs are shaking. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go online a little bit and try to get some of these challenges done because I just need to get a couple of challenges done. And also, it's good to get out and take a look around because you get to get ideas on how to build your base and what might work, what looks good, what looks awful. you know the gist. So we'll try that out. But yeah, let's see what this 400 wheat. Yeah, 400 wheat. What that sells like in today's economy. Probably nothing. Oh, this is oat, ain't it? Yeah, this is oat, and of course it is gray. All right. Well, we had a BRB. Okay, it's not the best screen, but I really couldn't be bothered to go any more than this. All right, we're gonna do this right here. But yeah, we got 400 of these. It's gonna sell for like 5K. I'm gonna be upset. Is it gonna be bad? Wait, 27,000? That's not that bad. Yeah, we went to 35K. Yes, sir. We'll take that for sure. That might be enough to get cabbage again. Ooh, no sir. No sir. We can get sugarcane though. That's a little bit of an upgrade. Again, I already have one cabbage, so that's what I'll do. I'll get a little bit of sugarcane, as much as I can afford, which actually I have no more spots to hold this, so never mind. We'll be right back. We'll get this going, and I need to plant that cabbage, because that cabbage, I accidentally bought earlier, and I'm really glad I did, because it kind of just saved me a lot of trouble. So this is kind of hype. Let's put these right in here for now. Excuse me. Grab this. And yeah, I want to get some more barns and stuff, because right now that barn is great, especially like for like the low tier items, but I can't even fit. Look at this tractor. Are you kidding me? I need the White House to park this thing in, and it wouldn't even fit in there. All right, we should be able to plant 50 seeds in literally no time. I mean, this is, yeah, it's already out. Okay, well, that's great. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the thing that gets us out of debt. I actually wish we could take loans. I would take $1 million loan and just, I'd go ham, buddy. I wouldn't even care. All right, cool. We got the sugarcane going, or the cabbage going. Let's get the sugarcane going, and this will be very good. This will be a little bit of money. Sugarcane, we buy it for 8,000, and I imagine we sell it for probably, in total, probably about 10,000 a piece. So, I mean, you can make money on them. It's not that bad, but yeah, it's not what we want to be farming. We want to be farming cabbage, and then like potatoes and stuff, obviously. But a feasible goal for us right now is cabbage. So we'll get that going. I'll go ahead, plow the rest of the field, get everything ready just for whatever's next. And yeah, I'll be back in no time. Okay, that took a while, but I got it all done, got a lot of money, and let's see. My challenge is looking really healthy. Last night, shout out to, I think his name was Fear or something. It was a skeleton man. He helped me out and got help. I went into a pub game, found this guy, and he helped me do like 60 challenges. So it was really good. So thank you. Shout out to you if you're watching this video. You're the GOAT. So I think, yeah. Okay, we're ready to buy some stuff. Like I said, I made a lot of money. I finally get back to potatoes. I will say this, it was a very bad idea to try to go back to potatoes, like build my way up again. It was not a smart idea at all. In fact, I don't recommend that. Definitely should have kept enough to just have one potato. It would have sped up the process a lot, but luckily that one cabbage did kind of save me. But yeah, we got our potatoes kind of going again, and it all worked out in the end. But let's go over here, check out how much a new truck and trailer are gonna cost, and then we are gonna go start like working on some cows. The guy I was helping last night, he had a giant chocolate milk factory. It was insane, and I am really tempted to try and get that. I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but we're gonna try it anyways. Looks like, okay, see, this one can't pull a trailer. I needed something to pull a trailer. I mean, this is cool, I guess. Yeah, the next one that we can get is the semi. So we're really kind of maxed out on everything. I mean, literally. So with that being said, then I guess we can just keep looking onto expanding. Okay, so we have every land I can possibly buy. I'm not buying that land for 75 Robux a piece, I'll tell you that much. What I can do, and what I will go ahead and do, is we're going to start getting cows. I've never done cows before, so I am pretty excited to try to figure this out. And I like the wooden fences. It feels like an actual farm to me. So we're gonna go over here. Let's see. Let's leave it like a 1 block away from the road here. And I'm just gonna expand it out here. Now, you want to have free range milk. I know that. It pays for a lot more. I mean, that should be good, right? You want to have free range milk. I'm not really sure exactly how to get that. So, all right, got a call. Let's get this thing going here. Yeah, we'll place a gate. Let's just say here. And then for animal care, I think I mean, eventually I would like to have this. So basically the way it works, right, is the cows are in here just roaming. They eat and everything like that. Then you send them with a lasso to the barn. And then inside the barn, they come into the stall, hit the milk button, they get milked, and it comes out this dispenser right here. So, like I said, I would like to get this. Now, I don't have the milk truck extension just yet, but I mean, eventually I'm going to need to have it. So this is a good upgrade to have. Just it's 50K. I can afford it. This one's 64. It's a little bit more compact. I think it actually might be a little larger too. Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure which one I should do. I think I honestly will do this one. It's a little bit larger. I think it'll work a little bit better for what I'm trying to do. But first off, I gotta keep expanding this because it's not nearly as large as I want it to be. That's there we go. It's $1,600 there. We'll just spend that. Ain't a big deal. And yeah, let's just get this somewhere sort of good here. Let me see. Okay, so let me just see. I could place it like say here. I want to be able to drive through because you gotta park your truck right underneath this bad boy. So what I could potentially do, right? And this is just potentially, is put it like, is that even with that? It's not even with that just yet. Let's do this. Okay. Got it all set up. I was on the phone talking about a car. Let's see. All I have to do now is unload this cow. I just bought this guy. I only got one of them. So he's going to be a little bit lonely for now, but he'll be all right. So this is why I kind of set it up. I had to move the road over because it wasn't lined up with the gate properly. Move the road over. It's going to shoot all the way through both sides, right into the street lamp. But you can drive through them, so it don't matter. And then that'll be easy for filling up. Basically, how it's going to work now. Let's get our stuff here. We need these, the feed boxes. And I'm just going to do exactly what the guy last night did. He seemed like a pretty smart individual, so we're going to copy his thing exactly how he did it. It's 30K for one of these things, but it's definitely worth it. We'll do that. And then we need to get one more of these. Now, eventually, we'll have to start just buying like whole pallets of food. But I don't like the whole license crap, so I ain't too worried about it just yet. Let's see. Farm-wise, task-wise, we got these two done. Selling milk at the store, that's next, so that's good. So there's the cow. He should have food as well now, so hopefully he's decently happy. It looks like it actually comes with food in it, which is sweet. So he'll just kind of chillax around there. And what we need him to do is get to 300%. I believe you can actually milk them at 50% or something, but you want them to get to 300% and they give a lot more milk if that's the case. So let's run to the store because I desperately need to get a bigger animal trailer because this little thing can hold one cow at a time. And I am not about to do 20 trips on this mid little trailer. So we're going to look and see if there's anything better we can get. I hope it's not an 18-wheeler. I hope there's actually like something like mediocre that we can get. Or something, but we should be able to afford the top of the line product, okay? So we'll see what we can do here, but yeah, either way, I'm gonna get a bigger trailer. I needed to get something to haul milk as well, which I think is just a trailer again. And then I should be good. I should be good to kind of let this thing over here just kind of cook, if you know what I mean. So let's see, trucks. We have our best truck and trailers. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, large liquid thing, but yeah, that's for the semi. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. Man, it's very small. It costs about 5K, which we can definitely afford that. But yeah, we need to start working on the heavy transport license ASAP. That's kind of our next ordeal. So yeah, we'll just buy this for now. 5K, it'll have to work. And here's the medium-sized animal trailer. Is there a larger one? Probably not for us, right? Yeah, not for us. So we'll get this, 17K, ain't a big deal. We have $1 million just sitting in our account right now, so we're doing just fine and dandy. And okay, that is the smallest. Yep, that might be the smallest liquid tank I've ever seen in my entire life, but that's okay. We'll let it just, we'll bring it over after a little bit. We'll get our new cows. I've got enough space for, 12 of them. That's quite a few cows, so we'll get 12 of them. And we should be good to go. As you can see here, regular milk is selling for $3.24. And I think we're doing free range because of the space. And that's selling for $4.42 at the lowest point. So this is going to be good. I think it's going to be very helpful. I'm very, very hopeful of this. Pull our trailer in there. And we're going to just... we're going to stack up on cows like you've never seen cows before. All right, I can hold 2 cows now. That's not much better. Luckily, the unloading process can be really easy. Welcome in, 2 cows. We're going to milk you till you can't be milked no more. But yeah, I think, what am I working on? I'm working on the cheese factory, which is very good, especially considering the fact that we do have cows now, so this is going to be even easier. So I got to clean some chicken coops, clean some stalls, which is really easy to do. All I have to do is just leave a cow in there for a little bit of extra time and hope, we'll get in there. So that's going to be 2 more cows in there. Oh, and our quest reset in 15 seconds. That's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I don't think we can get it done. Ooh, we can maybe finish this one though. 3, 2, 1. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. I think I got it. We did finish something though. I think it worked. But we can get this one done. We can get this one done eventually. This one done eventually. Yeah, these are all pretty easy. And I think if I get these couple, I'm gonna be getting a little bit more close to getting that done. I've only ever completed 1 challenge, so that's all right. We gotta collect 15 milk, which is not going to be too difficult at all. And also, so all you do, right, is you click on your cow, you click the little lasso button, and you say, hey, go get in there. He'll then corral into the barn, pick a stall that suits him, and he'll hop in. There you go. And so I got to clean 2 stalls. So I'll just leave him in there because they'll dirty it up as he's in there. So I'll get him in there and I'll get his friend in there too. And then I think we can milk him right now and it would give us spoiled milk, which we definitely don't want. That sounds disgusting. Okay, yeah, you can see here. So 59% or lower is spoiled. Regular is 60% or higher. And then free range is just 90% or higher. So it's not even about the range. Got it. Well, that's a lot of space. That should make them very nice and happy. I mean, if I was a cow, I'd be chilling right there. All right. So we're going to let those guys dirty up those stalls and we're going to go pick up some more cows. And I'm just going to keep buying cows until we can't buy no more. So BRB. Now, while I'm doing this, I do have a question, right? What are the point of sheep now? Because you can no longer get that thing that makes it into the roll of wool, the spindle or whatever they call it. So what's the point of sheep now? Like, until you unlock it, can you do anything with it? Because it's locked, right? So if I shear the wool off of a sheep, do I just sell the wool? Because there's a price over here that looks like it sells for quite a lot, but I just don't know. I don't know if it actually applies to that. I'll definitely have to look it up just to make sure, because if this is the case, then like I'll replace my chickens with sheep. You know what I mean? Maybe leave like 1 chicken just to kind of passively do it. But wool bundle, you can see this is 2,501. But that's what you make after the spindle, right? At least in my mind, that's what makes sense. I don't really know what else you'd use the wool for. I don't think you can just sell it though, right? I'll look it up. Let's see. Oh, as a matter of fact, you can't even buy this anymore. Sheep license required. Okay, I can unlock it though, now that we've unlocked something else. All right, well, I want to do cheese because we're, already started on this, and I think cheese sells for a hefty amount. That's 1,000 on a low green, so we'll take that. We're gonna do our cheese. We'll finish off these challenges first, I think. Yeah, but this shouldn't be too hard, and then we'll work on sheep eventually. But these challenges are just kind of annoying. I'll tell you that much. Let's see how many cows is that. We're up to 29 out of 32 animals. So we got 9 cows and 20 chickens. Yeah, chickens are definitely like not very bad for early game, but man, late game, they definitely kind of die off. Not physically. Well, sometimes they do. But like literally in a profit way, like they don't make nearly as much money. But no worries, because we're just letting the cows just stock up their milkers, and when they release all that milk, it's gonna be worth a profit, buddy. 512 right there. 512 a bottle, I think, or an ounce, however they measure milk. Liter. Also, I need to make sure I leave enough space for a dog, so we can have 12 cows and a dog, because the dog lets us corral 8 cows at a time instead of 4. Okay, perfect. So we have 31 animals. We gotta go get our dog, and we have our cows ready to go. We'll put our little trailer underneath there, and cows are a little bit more hands-on than chickens, because you have to actually milk them. The automatic milk collection thing doesn't milk them automatically. It just shoots it up into this pipe area, which is then collected into our tank or whatever we have below it. So sadly enough, it doesn't work like kind of how I thought it did. I thought automatic milk collection, when their milk is full, they go in there and milks them, kicks them out, and it's like completely automated, but sadly enough, it's not. It's still hands-on, which, yeah. Another thing I think the devs should, take a step into, but that's just my opinion. All right, we got our dog here. 3,000 bucks for a dog. Ain't too bad. It's a man's best friend. And yep, it does count as an animal, so we're good to go. All right, dog, we're gonna go home. We're gonna make some history. More importantly, we're gonna make some money. You gotta love a good dog. This dog's gonna keep all of our guys safe as well. Remember, any like wolves or anything? I don't think there are wolves. Hopefully not any wolves, but if there are any wolves, they ain't not doing crap. Look at our little, look at that little dog. Look at him prancing. His name's gonna be Prancer. Look how he's prancing. Gonna crash my car real quick, and then let's just go get this tiny little trailer and see if we can milk some cows. What? It can hold 10? Oh no. Oh honey, this ain't gonna work. This boat ain't gonna float. This bush ain't gonna whoosh. Are you kidding me? 10? Couldn't it hold 20? This guy out, we can clean his stall. That's 1 done. And his friend, little friendo, excuse me, just get behind you here and clean this cow dropping up. That's disgusting. Let's see if anybody's ready to be milked. I don't know how many milk comes out of each cow. I don't know how much milk comes out of each cow. Oh no. Hopefully it's a lot. Lasso. You can see we click that little button, and okay, some of them are a little bit sick, but I think it's because he just arrived. Or maybe because I stuck him in his pen for a long time. We'll click that button there. You can see the dog's coming to help us. The cow is gonna follow his way over here. He's gonna then hop in the stall, and we're gonna milk this guy. That's really unfortunate that I can't get any larger trailers yet. That sucks. Luckily, I am still working on heavy transport, which isn't bad. We're gonna get this going here. And all I gotta do is sell 300 crops, and I can get 2 more challenges done, and then purchase 8 seed boxes at the store. So it's about 400 seeds. So that'll work out pretty nicely. So here we go. Ready? We're gonna hit this button right here, and we should see that little wet noise. That's the noise of him being collected in this. So now we have the free range milk. We can bring it over here and we can sell it. Right now it's selling for quite a lot as well, so we're gonna jump on that opportunity. And 1,800 bucks for 3 of them. We'll take that. You know, if you can get it on a larger scale than that, yeah, I think it'd definitely be worth it. And if we can start doing, like, we need to do cocoa, or some might call it cocoa, and we also need to get some silos and stuff, and then a chocolate milk factory, and then we can start making chocolate milk. Sadly enough, until then, I don't know if milk is really that good of an option, considering the fact we can only hold 10. Oh, no. Yeah, we only hold 10 at a time, so that's not really great at all. But it's okay. It's another passive income, and we can let those little guys stack up to 300%. We'll milk all of them. We'll be good to go. Oh, wait, here we go. I can get this. I'll buy this real quick then. Yeah, it's way easier. 24,000 bucks that's the best 24,000 bucks I've ever spent. And also, yeah, I think it's time to upgrade our truck again. So let's get this. I think that's level 3 though. It's actually not an upgrade. Well, forget me then, man. Gosh, there we go. Now this big boy can hold 50. That'll work a little bit better than 10. Awesome. I could have sworn I seen them driving around too. So I'm glad that worked out. Cool. So we can actually. Wait, can we finish this task? I think we're gonna be just barely off, and then we can unlock forestry, which I think forestry also is a great way to make some money. I think it helps out a lot actually, and that's also good because I don't need to use this mid thing anymore. Store that, my friend. All right, so we kind of have like a 18 wheeler. I mean, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheeler, but we're gonna count it as 18 wheeler. Look at it, looks big. All right, so while those go now, let's go to the store. Let's complete these challenges. I gotta sell 100 potatoes, 100 potatoes, and cultivate and plow a bunch of fields. What is happening? Oh my! All right, truck. All right, buddy, you're all right. You just relax, just breathe. Tell me you're not broken anymore. All right. Whew. So I'm just gonna buy 300 potatoes probably. Yeah. Well, we gotta buy 400 because I have another challenge there. So we'll buy 400 potatoes, cultivate the field. That'll be another couple challenges done, and that should be very good. Actually, we might not be able to afford this. I might be broke. 240, 217 left. Okay. Well, we'll do just carrots in the last 2, and we'll call it good. All right, this was 47,000 bucks, but as we all know, potatoes never fail in terms of making money. That's for sure. We'll let the cows just kind of passively gain us some income, and yeah, we can plant probably half the plot already. So this is good. And I want to get these potatoes down before it stops raining because the growth boost is very helpful. Okay. So as you can see, we are getting our challenges done. Finish all those ones. Okay, I don't have any here. And I do have some here. And then once I get these 2, that'll be 2 more tasks done there. Forestry is dangerously close. I mean, sad enough, even if I get that one, it won't work. I'm kind of out of XP for the next like 5 hours, which is a lot of time, but it's okay. We'll be all right. Now let's go ahead and see if anything else ready to be milked and see if we can sell anything. Because I want to see, well, we can do the math easily actually, but I want to see just how efficient this stuff is here. So you can see, where's my dog? Come here, dog. What up, dog? Now my thing here, see, it increases to 8. So I can grab all these guys basically at once. Oh, they're already all 300%. This is not, I thought it would take a lot longer than it did for these guys to be ready. This is working quite well, if you will. So all I gotta do now is click on that little lasso button, and let's get the rest of these stragglers. You can see how all those guys make their way that way. These other 2 should also be done. Also, I placed the seeder wrong. 1 second on that. And we should have a full stable full of cows ready to be milked. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, looking good, guys. So all you gotta do now is click this button, toggle the door so they can actually get out of this joint here, and just like that, it literally takes no time at all to milk these things. I'm really glad there's no animation or anything. It's really quickly. Yeah, we're over to 27. Remember, we sold like 4 or 3, I think, for like 1,800. So we should be doing pretty good here. Should be doing pretty good. And especially once I start making this into cheese, we're gonna be rolling with the big boys. So it's just 30 milk right here, free range milk, mind you. And let's see how much it sells for. I'm excited though. This can sell for quite a lot, I think. Oh, I think the price is actually down right now. Okay, what's the 3rd one down on that side? Okay, cool. I'll keep doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go from there. So give me a minute. All right, I think I found out what we should do next because I have to wait 4 hours before the next challenge is like 4 real life hours. I can't refresh it without paying for money, which is so ridiculous. L devs. But I got this thing, the cake factory. All it needs is egg, wheat, and milk. So my goal is to harvest a crap ton of wheat, put it all in there. We have milk and we have a ton of eggs. And maybe, I don't know how necessarily good it's going to be, but maybe it's like broken. Maybe it makes us a lot of money. So then we make the cake batter inside of the one building, and then we place it in the oven building. Supposedly supposed to help us make a lot of money. I feel like this is a item that I kind of missed, or a building that I kind of missed out on. It probably would have been able to help me a little bit earlier. So instead of just doing the potato ground like I was doing, you probably can do it this way and be a little bit better off. But you know what? It's good for you guys. You guys understand now. So there we go. That's going to be 6 of them. That's going to be 300 seeds. Let's get one more. So there should be 400 seeds right here. Just tipped that guy's car over, my mistake. Oh my gosh. Hit and run. We're running. I don't care. So there we go. We'll fill this up. We should have a lot of milk ready to go in here as well. Okay, the cows are happy. And we're up to 43 milk, which we'll definitely take that. Now, I just got to feed up the cedar here, which should be... I think I can fit all these in here now. I have that upgrade too, so this should be nice and easy. So there's going to be quite a few wheat seeds here, but as you might be able to remember from the beginning of the game, these things grow ridiculously quick, especially with all of our cultivator upgrades and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this will be done here very soon, and we should be able to make some good money in no time. Hopefully. I don't actually know what they sell for. I hope it's a lot, though. Yeah, look at that. It's already done. So that'll be, what, 300 of them already? Or 200 of them already? Very good. We'll take that. And the only thing that I'm a little bit nervous about is that no one else that I've seen has the cake factory. So I'm just hoping that everyone's wrong, okay, and maybe they're just sleeping on it. That's what I'm hoping for here. Is that the case? I don't know. And other than that, I'm going to just kind of rebrand everything, make everything look a little bit nicer, move everything around a little bit, and we should be good to go. All right, but first off, let's drop off the wheat. That's 200. We can hold 5,000 in there. So I'm guessing you burn through wheat pretty quickly. That's just a guess, but I think it's a smart one. But I'm just trying to make a little bit of it. Just gonna make a little bit of cake, and we'll just see how good it is. We need some eggs as well, which shouldn't be much of a problem. We'll just grab this one here. All right, let's see how much trouble we can get into with 6 egg cartons. So now apparently we just put it on there. Yeah, okay. So we are just gonna fill this up with eggs. I don't know if I can drop them off here. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. So here you go. For 1 cake batter, it's 1 egg, 1 milk, 50 wheat. Okay, so we've got a couple eggs in there, enough to test this out for sure. Now it's time to get our milk in there, and I think that's the last step. Pull up on here. Oh, no, apparently not. Maybe we go over here. This looks a little bit more fitting for milk, I hope. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I just wasn't doing it correctly. Okay, whew. A little nervous there, but we got it done. Okay, I thought maybe I messed up or something. And it's officially time to go try this out, and then we're gonna sell. I don't care what the price is. I'm just doing this for a test, really. I mean, I'm not hurting for money. But if this is a better way to make money other than, you know, doing potatoes, and I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So let's see. We got everything in here. You see, pull lever to begin. It's pulling the grain out. Then we pull this lever. It's pulling the milk out. Then should be like one more. Oh my, look at it. Look at it. It's going. Pull this. We're gonna put the eggs in. And then I think this is our last one right here. Yep. Pull this one, and it's mixing it all up, and it's selling it, or well, it's straining it out. And now I think it should be over here. Yeah. 4 cake batter. Yes. We will take that, my friend. Now to see what this crap sells for. Hopefully it's a lot. Oh my gosh, look at that farm. That's insane. He's got cake. He's got a cake factory. That makes me feel a little bit better about myself. All right, let's take a look here. Cake? So it sells for 8K on a lower one. What? Is this slept on? I might have just discovered the best thing to do in the entire game. We gotta sell it. It should be sold right here. Maybe you gotta... That's a cake symbol, no? Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I need to cook the cake. You don't sell the cake batter, you sell the cake. Gosh. It's been a long night, all right? So if this doesn't take just wildly long, like way too long, it shouldn't be that difficult for me to get this going here. All right, let's get these in here. Luckily, you can carry a bunch of these at a time, which is really helpful. And it says put the cake batter here. We got 3 queued up, ready to go. I think they should all be used. Yep, all being used. And then I think once they're done cooking, they just pop out right here. Now, the question is, how long does it take? I don't know. But I think this little thing is, yeah, okay, it's turning. Well, I think when it goes all the way around once, it should be done. So I'll sit here, wait for this to be done, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, that took a little bit of time. Everything in this game takes a little bit of time. It took a long time. We're gonna see how much you sell for. I hope that it's selling for a lot, because that took a long time to wait. It was probably a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes, probably. Price is probably gonna be awful now that I'm here with the cake. Yeah, it is. I don't care. I'm selling it. I mean, 30K for 4 cakes isn't bad at all. I think it's really good, actually. So I'm just going to get off the game until it's about 4 hours later because I literally can't do anything now. I mean, I can just grind money, but I already have money. So I'm just going to wait for about 4 hours so we get our challenges back, and in that time I'll be able to complete forestry. That'll at least be something. So that should be good. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, a little bit of grinding and a lot of bit of time later, we have finally unlocked the forestry equipment. So that's what I'm gonna go buy right this instant. And I think honestly, guys, with forestry, that'll probably be where I end my whole journey for the part 1 of this series. Now, if you want to see a part 2 on this video, let me know. Like this video, comment, subscribe. If this video can get over 60,000 likes, we'll do a part 2, and I will complete the rest of the game. But I'm in a time crunch, and I've been taking a long time with this video, and I'm running out of time. So I gotta post it here soon and get this thing going for you guys to enjoy. But you can see here, where's this at here? Right here. Okay, that takes the heavy forestry license. We don't have that yet, but we can, or should, be able to use the chainsaw and I think the smaller version. I don't know why this isn't involved in the forestry license, but at this point I wouldn't expect anything less from the devs. It's sad, but it is what it is. I don't know how to find this stuff here. What's this forestry stuff? Oh, yeah, okay, tree cutters maybe? No, these are the ones I can't get. I unlocked something, that's for sure. What was it? I don't know. But I unlocked something. Here we go. This one right here can hold 8 large logs. So we'll go ahead and purchase that for 85 grand. And then something else. Because we gotta be able to put the logs into something, right? I mean, is there a small log? Oh. This trailer is good for cocoa logs. Is that all I can haul in there? Mid. Well, I was really hyped to be able to do this, but that's mid. That's extremely mid. Interesting. Well, I'll send that home. And I'll go get the chainsaw, and we're gonna just have to see what I can and cannot buy just yet. I'm a little bit misled here because that said it's good for cocoa logs, right? But I really would like to be able to haul off like pine or something. Because cocoa, I mean, it does sell for a pretty nice amount. Actually, oh my gosh, watch this glitch. I can jump and I go flying. Boom. It's just a glitch, I found out. It does sell for quite a lot, but I want to be like doing cypress and birch. I don't think I can do that yet though. Interesting. Well, we can at least get the seeds. I mean, I guess we do cocoa. Cocoa, I guess is the way I'm supposed to be saying it. I probably should get to cocoa, but in all honesty, like, I don't know. I just sell the logs? I don't know. Well, and there's 70,000 each. Let's just get to, yeah, I can't even harvest it. Okay. So it must want me to just do the pine for now. I mean, we'll grow some just to see, you know, how good this is, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that crazy, but we'll try it out, you know. We'll give it a chance to prove itself to us, and we'll sell them for 400 bucks a piece. Like, it's not going to be crazy. Here's the glitch again. It's not going to be crazy, all right, but it's something. I don't know. Trying to find the positive side here. I'm having a hard time, as you might be able to tell. We got some stuff here that we're working on. Heavy transport is getting worked on slowly but surely. That's about halfway done with that one. Cheese factory, also about halfway done. So that's kind of in the distant future kind of situation there. We'll go ahead and just load these up into this. I know I have to place down the forest soil instead of the normal soil to be able to plant these things down. Other than that, not really too sure what this thing is going to require. I did farm a little bit of potatoes just kind of in the meantime. I was waiting on something else, and it worked good. You know, we got our stuff going. But yeah, let me just get this over here. So 100 seeds. I need a 10 by 10 space. We want to go to fields, forest, soil. Luckily, it's not too expensive. And just gonna put this bad boy here. And we're gonna make it 10 by 10. That doesn't seem that large to me, but I think that's right. I think that should be 100 seeds, because 10 times 10 is 100. So we'll have to see if my math holds up. To be honest, I didn't get past 5th grade math, so I wouldn't trust myself too much. So I'm gonna farm these trees, well, at least plant them, and then I'm gonna start working on kind of redecorating the base, making everything look awesome. And then, to be honest, we're getting very close to the end here. I've gotten every single tractor in the game that you could possibly get. And the rest of the stuff that I have to get would take literal days of me just grinding every 6 hours to unlock everything. So I think for now, we're gonna call it here shortly. But we got some stuff to do before that, so don't get too ashamed of me. Okay, don't worry, it's not over just yet. But yeah, we farmed the forest soil like normal soil, but it's just for trees. I think that's the main difference, and it costs a little bit more, but ain't that big of a deal. So we'll get this cultivated, and I think it's also getting our challenges done. So this is a win-win here. And yeah, I also did start the chocolate milk. I finished the forestry, started the chocolate milk, but if you couldn't tell in there, it's gonna take even more XP. So double the amount of XP that we've been getting. I don't know. Devs, if you're watching this video, hey, back to the drawing board. Good try. I appreciate the attempt, but no, that ain't hitting. Not for me, at least. There we go. That's all cultivated, and now we just plant this. I think this is how it works, and then we let them grow. I'm imagining it's gonna take a while because they are trees, not like a little flower. You know, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, that's planting them. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up to be able to like harvest them super soon. I'm also not really entirely sure what I am going to do with the logs once I cut them down. I don't know if that small trailer can haul these logs, because I don't think I can even get the medium one. So yeah, I'm a tad bit confused at least, but okay, we're into the near end of this farm, so it ain't that big. You know, now that I have my field, like my money up, I don't need this big of a field, and I can kind of work on doing other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna delete this. And that might seem a little strange, but it's just because I'm going to place somewhere else. So the way I want my base to kind of work, right, is I want to have a road that comes up the middle. And I want the road to continue, kind of heading out. But I have the money, so let me go through here, actually, and just upgrade the road. I don't know if it 100% impacts speed. It definitely looks a little bit more professional, which I will definitely take. So we will just do this. We'll say, hey, we'll stretch it out to the road. We'll say yes there. We'll grab another one here to be a little section. Let's see, it's going to be lined up with about there, so we need to go one more square. Looks about right. And then we just say, hey, one more road while you're not busy, and forge a path right through here. Let's get it nice and even. One too long, two too long, and that should be, I like it. Awesome. So now we have that. Here's some things we can get light wise to help this thing look a little bit better, a bit more clear. And I think we could do, I guess we do these ones. I mean, we could do the doubles. Let's see how doubles look. Yeah, doubles look a little bit nicer. Let's use these instead. And I'm just going to kind of make it follow the road. If I don't click off, boom, boom. I'm just gonna go, I don't know, however far that is, and just kind of eyeball it. Yeah, all right, that's making our park look a little bit, our farm look a little bit more professional. Because I'd imagine you want your farm to be professional, right? I mean, you don't want an unprofessional farm. Like the cows don't even know what they do. Like it's like, oh, I think I'm a cow. Maybe I'm not. Like, you want a professional farm. That makes sense, right? I mean, am I tripping? Let me know. Okay, so we'll just do this, and then we'll do one on each side of the year, and that'll be good. That'll be, and maybe one more. I mean, I have the money, right? Let's just get another one in here. One more you. The spacing is a little bit wrongish. Let's get one more. Okay, cool. I like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move my chickens in with my cows. That might seem a little strange because it doesn't seem like it might work. In actuality, in reality, if you will, it works great. So what I can do is actually exit my build menu. This might take a while as I'm thinking about it, but what we'll do is we'll say, come here, dog. Hi, dog. Lasso dog. And we'll go, you, and you need to report your little chicken behinds to here. And those 8 chickens, as you can tell, will slowly but surely make their way over to the cow farm. It's a cow farm. Gotta make cows outside. There we go. We'll get those going. You can see they're walking in a nice little orderly fashioned line. And then I'll get this dog again, get some more. I got 4 more heading over. And so yeah, it actually isn't very hard to move stuff over, surprisingly enough. And honestly, like, it's probably an idea just to say, hey, chickens, you're great, but it's time to move on to something else and maybe start working on just cows. Because I can't do sheep because it's also locked behind one of them stupid challenge things. So I think for now, honestly, our best bet's probably going to be, exactly that, you know. So we're just going to move all our chicken house over here. They're going to have a nice little row of chicken houses. They're going to be friends, neighbors. They can bring each other like pot pies and stuff. I don't know. What do chickens do? What do chickens eat? I mean, they ain't going to eat eggs. At least I'd hope not. And boom, just like that, the chickens have been moved over. We can click on this and say, yeah, you're good. You are officially retired. GG's to you, Pin. And we should see, yeah, the chickens are there. Yeah, they're exploring. That's what they want to do. Yeah, they'll eat the ticks and stuff off the trees and stuff. So that seems like a good idea to me. Now, I'm not sure if this thing can actually twist or how it works really, but I need to have it so that my chickens can also eat because right now they don't have any food. So bit of a rough patch there for them. But I will also say this, if you go on like the forklift license, you can start buying pallets of stuff and you can make it a lot more efficient in terms of buying stuff, but I don't have that unlocked either. So for now, we'll just take a few trips out there, stock up really nicely and call it a day. All right, also look at these. Are these done? Almost. I mean, that's pretty close to being done. Awesome. So that's done. Now let's just start working on making everything just ever so slightly more efficient. So there's that. We move that over a little bit, and let's start working on something else. Like I could get a little house here, you know, and the crib, if you will. And we'll have that like here. You know, you drive up, there's the house and the you know, personal garage and stuff. I like that a lot. We could also have another road that comes back here for something, but I don't think I'm really too concerned about that just for now. And ooh, statue of the creator. Let's get 2 of them bad boys. 100K each. Best money ever. Please tell me it's Moocah. Yes, that is legit. Let's make sure they're facing outwards, and that's looking nice. I like that a lot. All right, let me focus on something else now. I gotta get some more garages and stuff. Medium garage is it's pretty sizable. That is sizable, to say the least. I don't think I can fit this on my property at the moment. I mean, I can fit it there, but it's kind of clipping in the house and stuff, so it's not gonna work really great. So what I'll do instead, I think, is we'll just kind of plan everything out a little bit more and then go from there. Let's go back to roads. Let's plan everything out with roads. Usually, that's the easiest way to start with something like this, is just get your roads going. You know, get them going, get your roads planned out, and the rest will just kind of fall into plan. I think it needs to be like this. So we'll just say the road will continue all the way to here. As soon as I move these, just gonna move them back out of here for the way for now. Oh, and I broke that. Oh, that's bad. Look. What the? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. I'm just gonna sell it. Don't know how that happened, but makes you a little nervous now. And this is now technically invisible. How? I don't know. All right, did resetting fix it? Okay, kinda. Let's see if I can delete it now. All right, that was sketchy, but we got that fixed. That's good. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this road built. There we go. And I can go ahead and just put another road down the middle here, and I want to kind of have it so we can frame up our fields on 2 different sides of a road, because then you can like farm one for potatoes, you know, have your money maker on one side, and then one side could be designated to whatever you might want it to be designated to. That's gonna be a 15 by 16. That's 224 crops right there. I mean, preferably I would just get it to where it was before and cut it in half. So we need to get this like this, and then we had a 30 by 20. So it was like this. So it won't work like that anymore because I'm just, quite frankly, too large. But a 20 by 20 kind of fits a little bit better. So let's just do a 15 by 20 if possible. I think it's the statue that's messing it up. Man, that should work with everything else. Okay, let me fix the statue. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It's our road. Look how crooked this road is. What are we doing? There we go. Okay, that should fix it. Hey, L Builder. It's all right. So there is... Okay, 20 is just not meant to be. I mean, I don't know what to do. This is 247. We really need to be even numbers because it makes it so much easier in terms of buying. So let me figure this out. I'll be back. 1 second. Okay, that's looking good. I think I got it figured out. So that took a long time to do. That's sad that I took that long. So there's the building, looking great. I got a nice big like driveway here. I don't know if that's gonna matter, but I think if I hit store now or spawn and I click this, right? When I hit this, does it automatically? Yeah, it kind of like it already filters it in there. So what I'm gonna do now is spawn every single thing in to this area, and as you can see, it will slowly but surely fill up. And this is gonna be great because not only is it gonna be a cool way to like look back on how far we've come, but it's just gonna look really organized. You gotta get everything out of the way. Okay, everything is in there. I'm gonna go ahead and close these, so that's a little bit of a surprise for the end because I think it looks really cool. And now I'm actually gonna just I wanted just to grab some decorative fences, but I don't think that's gonna be very possible. Yeah, I don't think that's possible, but there are some things I can grab in here that do look kind of cool. We'll grab this awesome ranch sign. This is great. We got the Moocahs on either side. Yes, sir. We'll decorate just a little bit of stuff. You know, nothing crazy, but just a little bit of stuff to help make this place look excellent. Why not throw a grill out? Maybe you want some glizzies. Maybe you want some. Does that look good or look tacky? I don't know. But other than that, let's get some silos in here. We will need a liquid silo. That's probably smart. Not sure where you grab it from, but we will pop her there. And then across from that, let's go ahead and get a normal silo. Just move this in accordance to that. I'll go ahead and throw down one of these cool craftsman pavilions over here just to help. Maybe we can shelter ourselves from a storm or something. Oh, and here's the large shed. And I honestly think it'd be kind of cool to have a couple of these just over here here just in case we decide to store a new cake and we run out of space, or maybe we decided to store some logs, whatever the case might be. And then I guess also we could just get one of these handy dandy loggers, or what are these things called? Log storages, and pop it right about there. And that's a pretty completed base. Let me get a road actually through here, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, for the most part, I think that'll be it for building. Nice, there's the road. Looking good. And I honestly just don't care that much about decoration. I'm just kind of getting stuff that I know I would use in the future. Saying that with an empty garage there, empty silo, empty with liquid silo. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's time for the final reveal. I have spent so much time in this game, hours upon hours upon hours. And all in all, I gotta say, this is a good, solid game. And if you want a good, solid grind, I would highly recommend. But if you want quick results, I would say this game's gonna definitely test your patience, and you gotta be kind of careful. Also, just realize I put forest soil down. Here we go. It's a little bit better. But yeah, this game will definitely test your patience, and it won't be as bad for most people because you'll just, gradually complete the challenges as you are grinding through the beginning. The issue is I had already grinded through the beginning and was kind of in a weird spot when the update came out, so I kind of got cooked a little bit. But nonetheless, still a fun game. I would highly recommend. And you guys, if you have watched this far, comment down below Moocah's farm is the best farm of all time, just so I know who's real and who's fake, and I can say, oh, this guy's real. He watched this far in the video. And go ahead and let me know down below what game you want to see me make a movie on next. Without further ado, happy early Father's Day. Stay safe, and let's review this farm one more time. Now, I kept some things original. Some things are still true. The dog's stuck inside. Get out of the... Dog, get out of there. Come on, buddy. Anyway, some things are still true, like the original road connecting to the original barn, the first building we ever bought. Still beautiful, never changed, my friend. Then you go over to the right, you see our animal kingdom, basically, where we harness all of our, I almost said harm, but we don't harm them. We harness the milk and the eggs from our chickens and our cows. We got a little tree section over here. Obviously, our production section over here, which would upgrade with time in part 2. If you want to see it, let me know down below. And then finally, probably the coolest building in all of Moocahville is this right here. Look at this. Every single tractor, truck, plow, cultivator, planter, trailer, you name it, is stationed inside of the Mega Moocah complex, and I think it looks really cool. Now, it wouldn't make sense to use this at all, and you just store these items again, but just for like the sake of seeing where we come from, starting with tools like this and this, moving up to, I thought it was good stuff like this and this, to now being at these gigantic tools, cultivators, plows, and stuff like that. It's just a cool way to look at it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, you're the GOAT. I appreciate you a ton. And again, the part 2 is up to you. If you want to see more of this game and want me to suffer some more, I'll do it for you. I got you. But guys, thank you so much. We're so close to 30K. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.